Yo, yo, yo.
That is such an old school intro. I forgot what those were like.
I had it saved, so I'm like, I got to start using this on live streams.
Hey, you getting ready for the next G.I. Jane? That's what you're supposed to say. Keep your fucking name out of my mouth. How are you, dude?
Never seen that one. What?
How are you?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
Did you recover
Tired
from
today.
the big shipping event today? That was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I did all the packing the last 2 days, and then I got it all done. I was up till 3 last night, and then I had to get up at 7 with the kiddo. She woke up early as shit.
The little helper ran.
Yeah, I brought her with me to the
I don't
post
think you
office.
could have gotten it done without her. I'm convinced that she was the driving force, or we will
Yeah.
all be waiting till late for next week.
I mean, the helping she did was what you saw in that 30-second clip. Otherwise, it was torture trying to just keep her.
I know, but you did catch a great clip.
Yeah, she did help a little bit. She helped me move some packages around and got me some packages and stuff. But
Were you a redheaded
grew
baby?
some hair. Hey man, this is how I do, man. I shave my head and then I shave my beard and then I let it grow back and then I do it again. It's just so much easier than trying to like maintain a look. It's just hard for me. And I hate when my beard starts getting long, it just gets uncomfortable. And then it also starts looking weird because I don't keep the mustache. So I look like a Amish dude with a long beard, or Wolverine or something. So I usually just get rid of it. And I happen to do it at the same time that I shave my face. And my beard trimmer, I bought this beard trimmer. It's a Braun beard trimmer. I think it was like $40 or something. And it came in a zip pouch and it has attachments like for nose hair and shit, right? And one of them looks like an electric shaver head. So I was like, let me try this, put it on. That shit will get your face baby smooth without a single nick or getting red or anything.
Dude.
And it was just an extra attachment on a $40 beard trimmer. It's insane.
Dude, that is so you can get in close to your goatee. Go to Amazon. You can use one of my affiliate links and go to Braun 9700.
What's that?
That's the electric razor of your dreams. It is what I use. It has a little
Might be
stand.
what I have.
What?
It might be what I have. Hold on.
Well, if you're already using a Braun, all you were using was a little touch up. It has the same type of attachment on their beard trimmer for smaller areas. But they've even got a 9900 now. I almost bought, but it's like $350. But there's science
Well,
of
see, I
shaving.
don't need that shit. So hold on.
But there's science of shaving, dude. How often do you shave compared to use anything else in your life?
I mean, so I don't shave. Like what I do is, excuse me, I take one of these, right? They looks like they have some new ones now. What does mine look like? Mine's even old. It doesn't have one of these dials. Man, this is $40 and it's got one of those dials. Shit, I bought the damn thing on it looks kind of like this, right?
Yep.
But that's not the one. Hold on.
But it's got the little thing that you can clip on it to make it a mini roller shaver.
Right. This isn't the one. I don't think this is hair clippers, but it has this attachment. And this attachment right here will get your beard down to like baby butt smooth. And it came in the $40 kit. I have this one too. This one you use to like get around like up here in your nostrils. And then this one gets your nose hair, obviously. And then you have like clipper attachments. I don't know if mine has that, but this is basically what mine looks like.
Yeah, that's what mine looks like.
And then I have an old one because I had one just like this, but it was like all black and it was a little bit cheaper, I think. So I still have that, and I have the head that fits on there, and it fits into the new one. So I take that head, and that's what I use to shave my balls. So I got my own.
What are they called? The Manscapes.
Yeah, I'm not into that, but
they're up to the 5.0 now.
They're probably super expensive, and this thing is probably the same exact thing.
Exactly, and dude, it's a subscription thing. It's put up. The only reason I know about it is because
But I have
all
a
the podcast advertising.
dedicated ball hair head. So wait, let's look up the one you're talking about. So let's go to the top.
9900 because that's just one like I keep a
This one,
goatee. The only thing I share, yeah, except the one I
series.
get, it has a little reservoir. Yeah, that one's got the reservoir. No, that's just got a charger. The one I've got has a little reservoir that you set it in upside down every night and it cleans it with the solution.
Oh shit, that's some.
And I buy the Amazon packs or the 3-packs. I don't even buy the Braun refill.
This
It's just got a little. No, go Braun 9
this is
series.
$400. It doesn't come with it.
No, there's one that does. Go Braun 9 series with cleaner
It
or
says
something
smart
like that.
care.
It's just a little
This
reservoir at the
thing,
bottom.
one of these.
Those don't look big enough to set it in upside down. Those look like just chargers, remote chargers. Mine's got a total another thing that it sets it upside down. It charges it,
I
but
don't
it
know, man. You might got a special one.
no, dude. I'll throw it over there
So
to you.
yours is like $300.
Yeah, it was a $300 razor, but all I've had to do is replace the head. Like after a year or two, you actually buy a $42 top part, and then
So what do
you
you
get fresh
shave
razor.
though?
Huh?
Oh, you shave your cheeks.
Yeah, I used to shave my whole face. Now I've gone the Rip Van Winkle method where I'm just not. That's how I
Yeah,
don't contribute to haircuts.
yeah, on the same way. I don't like. I want it to be easy. That's why I use hair clippers on a 6, and I just do this, and then I have my wife touch up the back because I can't. She's sick right now, so yesterday I did it on a whim in the middle of the day, and I came downstairs and I was like, "Hey, can you just like finish my haircut?" She's on the couch, like basically asleep. She's like, "No,"
Are you kidding me?
and I was like, "Oh, come on, like." I'm gonna have a fucked up haircut, but she was like asleep. So I went the whole day with it, and I thought I got it good enough. And I went a couple places. I was at the post office today or whatever, and then today when I got home, she's like, "Oh yeah, I gotta finish your haircut because
You haven't been out, have you?
I had like a strip or something back here."
You had a little mullet hanging back.
And shit's hard, man. I can't like I'm not like flexible enough, and then I don't have a mirror that I can really see.
Have you ever
So
thought about getting one of those big-headed ones where the first time you do it, you just sketch it over to where it's smooth domed and then go from there? Because your hair grows so fast anyway.
yeah, I don't know if I'd want to go full on.
Dude, you ain't far off. You're pretty
Yeah,
full on. You're pretty committed right now from where I sit. You've
yeah.
committed so
I
much
mean,
that you know it's
it looks shorter than I think it. I mean, I use a 6, but
the bottom line is you can tell the shape of your head, and you've got the shaped head that could go bald. That's the big guess thing, right? That's why when people shave their heads, some of them are like, "Oh fuck, I've got an alien head," so it looks stupid. You shave yours low enough anytime so you can tell that you've got a normally shaped head.
yeah, I don't think I'd look good with a bald head though.
That's a lot of maintenance to keep your head like sheened. I
Well, what
mean,
they do is they just like every 2 days in the shower, they have like one of those palm ones, and
but you got to oil your
it
scalp.
probably takes like 3 seconds in the shower doing this every day, and you're good.
Well, my old business partner was a chrome dome guy, and he would have to like put oil on his head to keep it from chaffing. He would have to. It was a little bit more maintenance than that.
Huh. Yeah, thanks, Jimmy. They're sold out on our website, but White Mountain Knives has their exclusive, and Traditional Pocket Knives has their exclusive. I checked last night or yesterday sometime. White Mountain still had a good number. I think they still had like 70 as of sometime yesterday. And
How
Traditional
many does
Pocket Knives,
TPK have left? Because that's the one that I want to get. I picked up a purple nurple, and now did Knives Fast or did NAF sell out of their black
I don't know. They had the
Sparrow?
yeah, they sold out of the purple. I know that. I don't know if they sold out of the black, maybe because we ran out.
Should have had you. I should have paid to overnight mine and made you get mine out so I'd have it.
Let's see.
Fuck off, Tippy.
No, they still have the black one. I don't know how many, but I guess we can find out. They still have 10? They only had 10, so nobody bought the black one? Hold on.
No, that can't be right, dude. Because I've been looking at
Yeah.
that one.
They have them all, it says.
I saw people promoting that code, the TPK NIPS.
No, this is NAFSIL.
Oh, NAFSL.
I'm surprised they still have all 10 of the black ones because that's all they had. So everybody wanted the purple. But this was kind of the point. The reason we ordered more this time to make sure they didn't just disappear like some of the other stuff did. Try 30 and see if they have 30. This is how you can test websites to see how much they have. You just put it in cart, hit add.
And it says it'll fulfill or not.
Yeah, and it'll basically tell you. So like he has 30. Try 35. Oops. All right, it's cutting me off here. It won't let me. Yeah, it's cutting me off 32. He's got left. So that's pretty good. I mean, that's kind of like.
I'm glad he still has those left. I know you're not, because I do want that variation.
I think that's like that was the idea. It was like, so hopefully we sell enough that it's like a good drop, but they're not just all gone, so that people who want one a week from now are waiting for a paycheck or don't see it until somebody, does a video on it or something. I was surprised at how many they still had left, but I think part of it was
his site crashed, dude. His site,
yeah,
he was down for an hour.
His site was down for a while, and I think people just went and bought it from us and Traditional Pocket Knives. Maybe they thought it sold out and they went and got a different one. So kind of screwed himself on that, unfortunately. But I'm sure those will sell because he'll end up being the only one with them at some point, and then
they'll all sell out. I mean,
they'll trickle out.
A very unique knife.
But again, that was the point. Like, so you want to have knives in stock so people can buy them and not just sell it. Because if you sell out immediately, what does that tell you? You didn't order enough, right?
Yeah.
But like, we also have to balance that with we don't have endless funds, so we can't just order as many as we think we need. Like, we need to order what we can afford. Keeping in mind we have a bunch of projects we're always doing. So we're never going to be the people who order thousands of the same thing. That's just not what we do.
Nor should you. I mean, that's how you
try new shit and have new stuff come out. So we do plan to go back and start like re-releasing stuff. So like we have a new run of the mash in the works right now with Kubi. We're going to call it like a 2.5 because we added pivot collars, but it's essentially the same knife. We're just doing we're doing a few different colorways this time on it. And we ordered like, I don't know, 350 or 400 on this run.
Are you doing any milling on the handle?
No, we didn't change anything except for colorways, which I don't really want to spill right now because maybe it'd be good.
No, we won't talk about it.
But yeah, we added pivot collars to that. That was the biggest change. That has milling on the scales. It's not like micro milling, but it has some detail on it, like up here.
Well, it's got detail
in the lines. It's not just plain or anything. But I mean, if we do a redesign, like a V3, then we'll probably tweak some stuff. But we wanted to just get another run out, because people want it. So it's like, we should do it.
Thinking of ways that y'all can grow, and I don't know if it makes sense, but did you see Griffin & Co.? You know who they are, right? They make the Scout 3.0.
Yeah, I know him.
And he did a post on Instagram today. Just think about it, something like that. And it's a Scout 3.0, a smaller one and a larger one.
Yeah, he's just doing he got prototypes probably of those, and he's going to do it. That makes sense. Why wouldn't you do that?
Well, no, I'm just wondering, from a growth standpoint, you've still got the demand to release and fill orders at people that haven't gotten what you currently sell. But couldn't you think about sizing them up or sizing them down too? Some of your popular models.
We do that already. Like we have the pony stout. We have the stout, then we have the pony stout, and then we have a premium pony stout in production now.
Right. That's the one I think of that you've done.
We want to do a mini growler. We want to do a mini buzz. And I don't know if a mini mash would really make sense, but could always try that. But yeah, I mean, we want to keep, we want to do a budget run of the nip, because we did get a lot of requests for people who want like a more affordable version of it. Even though
like a 14C,
I feel like it's already really affordable. I was baffled. I was watching some of the YouTube videos, and there's like people commenting like it's way overpriced, and I'm just like, I know it's my shit, so like I'm gonna be naturally a little defensive, but my gut reaction was like, Nate, give me a knife that's S90V, camo carbon, all titanium hardware, pivot collars, backspacer, milled clip, belt satin, or whatever, hollow grind. Like, I don't know. Name me a knife like that that's less than 175. Like, I think that price is fair. The only thing you're going to name me is maybe an actual Kubi knife that they have on clearance for like 120 or something. But I doubt it's going to have camo carbon and all tie hardware. That's where they skimp to make those prices, is they do steel hardware. They do machine satin. So I don't know. I was just like, overpriced. That just blew me away. Like, I would have never put those.
But a lot of people that read and leave comments aren't in the knife game. They don't know what things cost. They're thinking Walmart, right?
I don't know. I mean, I recognize a couple of the people. One of them is a guy who always comments negatively on my videos, to the point where it's kind of like funny. But I don't know. I just thought that was interesting, because
I fell asleep on the couch and I woke up about 30 minutes ago, and I've got an unboxing I was going to film that I've got to film, and I'm stoked for what's in here.
Well, who's it from?
It's from Light Mountain Knives. I took it out of the bag. It's actually 2 knives, but one of them's a really cool one.
Are you gonna wait?
I might do it live. I'm gonna see how I feel.
Let's say hi to the people. Sorry, guys, we instantly dove into tangents. Papa Pita, Ground Fog, Lord Needham, Scotch and Things. What's up, man? How you doing?
Good. What's up, Steve?
B Shady's in the house. What's up? Oh, the thumbnail, yeah. Stay tuned. I have a video coming out where I reviewed a bunch of flashlights, and I use that for the thumbnail. It's a different one, but I thought that would be. I had all the extra ones that I tried to take, so I thought that'd be funny. I really gotten into flashlights recently, and it's fun. It's just like when I went down the pen rabbit hole or the tool rabbit hole, or it's so much fun because I don't know everything. With knives, like, I'm not saying I'm like I know everything and I'm like the best at it, but I know a lot of shit about knives. And
I'm gonna have to unsubscribe if you get into flashlights, because you got away from small fixed blades, and now I've got like 120 of them.
I'm already into flashlights, dude. I would highly recommend you buy one of these to start you off. He makes these custom in Canada for $185.
Maresalt's trying to get me off the budget lights. I've gone down the Rovivon hole, and I've got all the titaniums.
That's not even that budget, dude. How much does that thing cost? $100?
This is 50. This one was 89.
Yeah, like spend another 100 and get a custom light from Canada, dude.
That's 120. So how much is a custom light from Canada?
Yeah, this is $185. It's totally worth giving it a shot, dude. I talked to him last night. His name's Jordy Wallace. He's always near me at blade shows, and we just have never like chatted really. But I was talking to him last night. I'm trying to get a titanium one, of course. And it looks like he's going to do a run soon. So I'm going to try to pick up an F2 in titanium. And even those are like 300. And I bought it. I have an Okluma. I hunted down an Okluma DC0. So I have one of those coming. And then there's another one I want to try. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to pull it up later. We can talk about it. I wanted to just go look at some lights. Because like I said, last night I filmed 2 videos, the O-Light video and another one where I reviewed or tested whatever, like 5 or 6 lights. So I've gone through like 10 lights in the last day. I've just had a whole shit ton come in.
Are you going outside and like throwing them and stuff like that?
Yeah, watch my O-Light video. I posted it today. At the end there, I have like 15 or 20 minutes of me outside testing them. I do like I do it on my front driveway so I can shoot out like, I don't know, it's like 50, maybe it's like 100 feet to this big tree. And then I do that I'll show it on low, medium, high or whatever. And then I move over to like where my garage is, where it's like close quarters. And then I can show like what it looks like close up. So I can kind of show both things. That's like one of the reasons I wanted to get this house, is because like now I can do like I can show things more when I do videos. So like I did a review the other day on a blower. This company sent me a leaf blower, and they hit me up, and I was like, "Shit, it's fall.
I need a leaf blower.
I'll test out a leaf blower, whatever." I thought it was gonna be some cheap, like Amazon junk, and it was not bad at all. It was just as powerful as the one that I use, which is like the attachment on my Ryobi thing.
Was it electric or battery? Or
it was battery, dude. It came with 2 batteries and Googles. It says on the thing Googles
instead of goggles.
Yeah, and it worked really well. I was surprised, and it weighed nothing. You could check the video out, but like I did a bunch of stuff where like I actually edited, and like I did filming where I was out blowing with both blowers to compare them, and so it's been a lot of fun doing more stuff like that than just desktop, because that's all I could do. I was in the corner of a fucking row home, So it's been a lot of fun being able to get out and do stuff. But yeah, I gave that blower to my neighbor because, like, dude, I could imagine some of these guys who review tools, or even guys like us that review knives. If I didn't have that pass around group, and if I didn't like offload stuff, like give it away, sell it, I can imagine the amount of shit. Like I could have a room just full of stuff if I really wanted. I don't. That's why I constantly clear it out. Like that leaf blower, I'm like, I have one. It works. I don't need this. Like, so, and I gave it away. That's just like the easiest way to do it for me. But I could really imagine people just filling up like a garage just full of shit.
I wonder what B's knife collection looks like.
That's what I mean. Like, look at I think Metal Complex does it kind of like me. He gives away a lot of it. You know what I mean? Probably more than I do. I pass it all around, and then I'll give it away or sell it when it comes back for real cheap.
Did you reach out to those companies to start with, or did they just start when you hit a number, start reaching out to you?
Which one? Like what company?
Well, like any company, like the ones that knives come to you from. I mean, I realize because the way I've done it is I've only reached out to a few.
I'm really active, so like I'll reach out when I like something. I'll hit a company up and be like, "Hey, this looks awesome. Would you send me a loaner to review or whatever, or sell me one on a discount?" That's what I like. When I first got into it, I'd always ask for a loaner or like a discount or something to review it. I never ask for free shit. Like if you go around asking for free shit, I feel like you're probably gonna get shut down a lot.
As you should.
Yeah. So I just ask for loaners, and honestly, probably 70% of the time, if they say yes, they just tell me to keep it. But I'm not asking for that. Like I'll happily send it back. And the ones that do send me stuff to keep, I put in the pass around so that they get extra exposure. Because I'm not the guy. Some channels, they're good about like re-showing things. Like they've had a Civivi they got 6 months ago or whatever. They'll work it into another video or do a short on it or something. I'm bad about that. Like once I review something, I'm done with it. Like my brain just it's done.
You're on to
So for
something
me,
else.
I would give it away, sell it, or whatever. So for me, I feel like to make it worth it for them, I like to pass it around. Now nobody tells me to do that. I just do it. But I feel like that's fair because I'm just going to get it. I might do an unboxing and then a review, or unboxing and then a rapid review or whatever, show it on a short or on Instagram. All of that will happen within a couple weeks and then I'm done with it, unless I like love it or whatever, then it'll stay and it'll pop up a lot. But if it's like this Best Tech right here, you're going to see the unboxing and you might see it show up in another video, like a rapid review. And then I'll put it in the pass around group. And then when it comes back, I'll give it away. I actually have a Best Tech man to give away tonight. So I have this Happy Halloween sticker from Traditional Pocket Knives, a bunch of other stickers. I have this thing. I got this at like Blade Show last year. Or I got it this year at Blade Show. It's a CRKT, like slip joint carabiner knife. But the dude gave it to me. Mike Bond designed it. And I guess he was just trying to get him some exposure. I don't know. But it's interesting. I don't, I'm not going to use it. So I'm going to give it away. Divo Knives Band-Aid dispenser. And then if you watch my Olight video this month, they're releasing the Warrior Nano. So the small version of the Warrior. I really love this design. They're releasing an Arkfeld Pro and some other stuff. And the freebie is this thing. It's got like skulls on it. It's orange. And their drop is on the 24th at 8 p.m., I think. So you can use my link if you want, or my code LeftyEDC. But I'm going to give away this cool little keychain flashlight. And then I have the Best Tech Man Mini Dundee. This thing's actually pretty sweet. I really like
good things about that knife.
Yeah, I really like gray coatings like that. To me, it kind of screams budget, but I like it. Like I like when Benchmade does it. That gray Cerakote, it looks really good. So this is like blue G10 and then gray accent. It's a really good knife actually for being a what is it, like 30-40 bucks or something. So that'll all be in the giveaway. Sorry, were you trying to say something and I went on a like whole tangent?
No, dude, I was just interested in your flashlights, because I grab them too, but I grab different ones.
You
like
what?
The laser light.
Hold on, let me put this giveaway all the way. Give away. All right, cool. So we'll do that at the end. What flashlight is that?
This is a Meritech LEP, which is a laser emitter projector. And it's just a little, it has candela more than lumens. So it throws like a quarter of a mile. Yeah, like when I put it on the wall down the hall, it's the size of a volleyball. It's more of a spotlight, where most of my
that's some of the ones I have, like a couple that I reviewed last night. This one's from Nightcore. This huge ass thing, MH12 Pro. This thing's a beast. Got like 3,300 lumens, but it's definitely got that like spotlight thing.
More like a tactical. I want to point it at something before I pew it.
Yeah, it does both. I mean, you can see it's flooding too, but it has that like I mean, it looks like the sun back there or the moon.
Yeah, it does.
Then this one's from Workos. This is a little bit smaller, the TD02. I like this one because it's a reverse clicky. So you just turn it on and then you can select your mode. Hold on. So this one is not quite as powerful, but you can see it still has a similar effect. That I believe, this was high. So I don't know how well you guys can see that, but versus like the Warrior is going to be a little
Much
bit
floodier.
Yeah. This is turbo, I believe. I mean, it's still got a little bit going on there, but yeah. But yeah, I've been getting into flashlights. It's fun. Jeffrey Demonock, what up? Merceau in the house. He's loving this conversation. Kev, did you start boot camp? Yeah, you guys are all giving me shit. Come on. That's great. Oh, man, I'm way behind. Woo.
Scotch, what'd you buy last night?
Work Knife Balance, what's up, man? Stephen Wallace, what's up? Dang Ross. If I miss you, I'm sorry. Nick Groff, I remember packing your order, so hope you enjoy that. We did. I had a bunch of people come in to do QC, so I did not check them all again when I shipped them because they all passed the QC.
Sweet,
So
buddy.
if you guys get anything you don't like, calm down. Just hit me up. We'll figure it out. I'm sure it's bound to happen. Somebody's gonna be like, this detent's gonna rip my finger off, and then somebody else is gonna be like, this is so weak. It's so funny getting those emails because like I'm that guy. It's literally
Let me
just,
know if this is something,
guy.
Scotch, that interests you.
Is that from Get Good Screw?
Yeah.
Yeah, I reached out to them the other day, and I was like, I wish I had a Sabenza because those look amazing.
It's made me want to get a Sabenza. I mean, I think they do a great job.
Wait, why do you have the scale?
They sent me a driver. I reached out to them.
Oh, okay.
Because I've been doing a lot of disassembly stuff, and I've been doing a lot of skip upgrades. So they hooked me up, dude.
Dude, see? There you go. You're
That
asking
was
me.
that was my first hookup.
You're asking me who hooked me up. Let me see it. What is it? What's the version?
I don't know the differences in it. It's got the. I think it's kind of like yours. It's got
Is it the medium size?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
And
the
it's
one
got
I.
a little.
Is
It's got
it
a
the
little
same
Zerk.
one? I have the. It's the. Shit, what is it called? The Son of a Glitch. Is that what yours is?
It looks very similar.
Oh, your lighting is hard to
Yeah, my
see.
lighting's different because I've got it with different colors.
Do you have a tape measure?
Yep.
So they have a few sizes. This one is 3, just under 3.5, whatever that next.
Yeah, this is over
eighth
3.25, under 3.5.
Wait, say it again.
Over 3.25, under 3.5.
Yeah, it's the notch in between the whatever that 5/8.
I can't read a tape measure.
I think it would be 3 5/8. So yeah, it's the medium. I love this size. But yeah, I asked them to send me a set with like the spinner thing and everything. They sent me one like I don't know, a year ago. They sent me like a full Mokutai one or something, but it had the large ass driver, and I just like I didn't use it, and the Mokutai was kind of slick. That's the one thing I wish they would do is add some kind of like
knurling or
jimping
texture.
or something. Like it's good with the frag, but if you need like torque, then I always switch over to my Audacious ones because they have jimping. It's like crazy tight jimping. It feels amazing. But
I always fall back on my Weehaw stubby when I feel like I've really got to get into it. I don't know why that one just gives me the confidence.
No, yeah, for sure. That's the go-to on torque or the skiff finger bit.
I love the finger bits. That's
dude.
something that I think is a genius invention.
Yeah. The finger bit and the bearing tool. Do you have that one?
Yeah, I'll use the bearing tool on every one of my disassemblies because I carry just a bunch of skiffs at the house now, so I can swap them out when I'm doing a tear down. I put skiffs now in my slim midi, my several hinderers, my Jaeger, my
Hell yeah, dude. Garage videos. That's what I'm
a
talking
shitload
about.
of them.
Did you guys see my new tripod for stuff like that? Oh, this is one of the lights I reviewed.
That's the one you have on the thumbnail, right?
Yeah, this thing's fucking awesome, dude. It's from Woobin. I think it's a prototype or something they're releasing soon. But check this out, dude. You can adjust it up and down, and then you can actually pop it out of there, and it's just like an EDC light.
That's what I need for skateboarding at
And then
night.
you
I mean, it'd be
slide it
perfect.
back
It'd go
in,
right
dude.
around my helmet. You can angle it down so you're looking at the road about 5 feet in front of you.
Yeah. Well, check it out when they release it. It's the E7 from Woobin. It's supposed to be dropping soon. You can use my code LeftyEDC if you want. But okay, stay there. Nope. I got this tripod for like the garage, and like last night I was out in the driveway at midnight or whatever. Look how small this is, dude. This thing has up to, is it 72 inches? It gets close to like level with me. So somewhere around 6 feet.
Is that
You
a
can
phone
get-
holder on the end of it?
Yeah, so on the front, it comes with this and a GoPro attachment. So you put your phone in, you tighten or loosen, and that's how you lock your phone in. Then you can undo this, and you can turn the thing whichever direction you want for your phone. You can obviously unscrew the whole thing here. You can undo this and drop it forward or back, however you want.
So you could
And then-
90-degree it over a table if you wanted.
Yep. And then you have this ring right here. So first, you pull it out as far as you need to go, right?
Which would make a great go into a show cam.
Amazing, dude. It's a selfie stick, basically.
Yeah.
It has this built-in remote. You can Bluetooth to your phone, and then when you hit the button, it'll start your camera. And then you do this, you unscrew this thing, and then you can pop the legs open. You set it however you want it, right? And then, well, I guess you wouldn't screw this back down if you open it all the way. I thought you had to screw that back down.
No, the weight will hold it down when you get it down,
Yeah.
it looks like.
No, there it goes. Okay. Now you put it down and then you tighten it, and that'll lock the feet in so the feet can't like close up again.
That looks like it'd be really handy. Where'd that come from? Amazon or somebody
Yeah,
different?
I did an unboxing of it. I posted it today, and there's a link in there. I could drop it in the chat, but it's like, dude, it was like $30 maybe. The only thing I don't love about it is because it's so compact and everything, if you have it all the way out and you have it on the legs, it wouldn't be good for like, I don't know, like a windy day, or if you're on like
gets a little
uneven terrain,
teary.
because it's such a straight, long thing, it can wobble a little bit. But if you just set it there and you're not like, banging it or anything, it stays still. It's fine. But it was so nice. I could just grab it, carry it around, basically just used it as a selfie stick when it was fully deployed. So far, I love this thing. And for $30, like, it's kind of crazy what all the tripods I've ever had have been 25 or $30 on Amazon. And they lasted a couple years before the legs started to give out,
Yeah, I went kind of high end on my tripod, my tabletop, and I use it also when I go outside. It just kind of all packs up.
Yeah, my desktop arm thing that I use for, I've been using for, oh my God, how many years now? That thing is like $33 on Amazon. And it's amazing. Still to this day, it's the best like desk arm that I've found just because of the way it operates. All the other ones I've found, like I have like the one I'm using right now for the live stream, I have two of those. That's like a gooseneck. So it's like a, stiff,
And you move,
bendable
yeah, with the
thing.
wire, like a thick wire.
Yeah, but the one I use for videos is like mounted and then it just goes certain ways. It's like a microphone kind of thing. Anyway, if anybody's interested, because I actually get asked a lot when I posted that office tour video. I got a lot of like, what's the link to that desk arm? I had to give like 3 people the link. So if you guys are interested, check out that video. It's all linked in there. Got a purple set. Sick, dude. Wait, how did the knife come? Oh, okay. You ordered from, oh, damn, he got that out quick, man. That's crazy.
For some reason, I couldn't get Sezzle to work on your site, so you got all my money up front.
So it's not. So did you click on the Sezzle checkout button?
No, it was lower. What happened is Shop, like
Yeah,
you told me,
Shopify auto logs you in. So what I recommend is if you're trying to do it fast, is use a desktop or check out as a guest. So when Shop Pay pops out, I always just hit no. It can't, like I hit X when it tries to send me a code. I just say no. And then you check out as a guest. And when you get to the payment screen, Sezzle will be there. But if you follow the payment thing, if you're logged in with Shopify, it's just going to fully charge you.
yeah.
I mean, it should be easy to avoid, but.
Well, I was just in a rush and on my phone.
Gotcha. I bought the CJRB nip last night. Do they have a nip?
They've got a mini pyrite that White Mountain Knives has. They have a mini Warncliffe and a mini regular pyrite.
Okay.
Regular.
It says brought S90B. Nip is right on pricing. Pricing is fair. Yeah, that's what I think it is, dude. I think it's size. People are idiots. No offense, but like they're like, it's a tiny knife. It should be $100, and it's like, no, that's not how it works.
Actually, it should be more.
Yeah, like material, the amount of material doesn't matter as much as what you're doing to it. And
Machining it.
try to think of it this way. If you're machining a Formax, right, you have this much material that you have to work with and machine, right? When you're machining a nip, you got to have your machine work on this tiny little thing. Well, guess what? Something has to hold all these tiny little parts to make that knife. You have to have fixtures and shit to hold the mini parts. That's actually harder on a small knife. So it's never going to change the price because it's small.
Yeah, a mini is rarely going to be less expensive than the regular size. Were the Browns or any of those, did they go down?
What?
Like the Brown FSD, did the mini, do they just do that for feel, make it $20 less, or are they?
I don't think he made it cheaper. It's the same
I don't
price.
think he did either. And like I'm not familiar with
Nobody makes it cheap, dude. The Arius, I think, is more for the mini because it's newer. I don't know. People are crazy. I've seen a few people say it's expensive. I don't see it. S90B fat carbon and tie for under 200 is insanely good. And the discount code, yeah, I mean, it was like $160 or something out the door.
Kyle, I resemble that statement.
Thank you, Drinkwater. I appreciate you, man. I feel like you join every week, every month.
Hey, I learned
Thank
something
you,
on my live last night that DLT had my G10 stitch labeled wrong. When I
That
pulled the
looks
stock
sick,
number,
dude.
it's aluminum.
That's better, though.
It's sweet, dude. I
Yeah.
love this knife. I don't have any lock stick. Any of the problems I've heard about it.
How's
It's
the
big.
spring?
Huh?
How's the
I mean,
spring?
it's a spring. So it's not, but I can flip it without getting any wrist.
Yeah, it looks pretty bad, but that's pretty much an axis lock, right?
Exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not.
I
It doesn't
handle one
have
of those
pop.
at Blade. They're nice, man. Their new model's crazy looking. As soon as you have a code or affiliate link, I will buy one. What? For this? Or what are you talking about?
Lord Needham has the
Oh, okay.
coolest
If
stuff.
185 is expensive, don't get into weapon lights. Yeah, I know. I'm still sad my DCO is in the dimp. What does that mean? In the dump? Like you lost it or what? What? Explain that a little bit. JD, what's up, dude? Oh, there he goes. Dump. Oh, that sucks, man. That sucks.
Josh, that's what I did. I bought the tie and the purple, and to screw myself
I
is I
watched the
started
whole
with
video.
the
Nice,
purple
dude.
and the black backspacer kit, and then I realized it wouldn't look good on my purple nurple, so I bought the tie from White Mountain Knives.
You're one of like 100 people who watched that video. Video I probably put the most effort into in the last 6 months because I had to put together like 8 videos.
But what you can't dismiss is a video like that over the lifetime
Right,
of the
right.
next 5 years is probably going to get a shitload of views as people search for it. Where
Maybe.
it's not going to be just absorbed when you release it each
I
day.
changed the title because first it said, I don't even remember what it said, but then I changed it to like, does this Amazon brand suck or something? I figured if I snuck in Amazon in there or something, it might appeal to people more.
I won't talk about what I made people flee my live last night because I follow these YouTube gossip channels. And have you heard about Sniper Wolf, the chick that does video game commentary? Well, she doxed a dude who she went to his house with her 5.2 million followers and then put a video of her standing in front of his house, which is against YouTube's terms and policies. You can't do that. You get automatically
Did it
deplatformed.
have his address or anything?
She Googled it. She went, but she was live
Who
streaming.
was this guy?
This guy is Jack Snacks. If you just go to YouTube and go Sniper Wolf Jack Snacks, you'll read all about it.
Are they
But
like enemies or something?
well, Sniper Wolf is the biggest female YouTuber, and Jack Snack says she steals. All she does is reaction videos of TikToks, and she doesn't give credit to the original TikToker. She cuts off the name, and she doesn't even do real reactions. So he goes back and has a parody channel where he does give credit to the people whose TikToks she watched, but he basically makes fun of her. So they've got that online troll. Yeah, like Snog said, he trolls her quite a bit. Well, so she showed up, which is and he did this really professional video to
Does
YouTube.
it show his address or
No, but it doesn't have to, dude.
why?
Doxing is illegal to disseminate private information in a public forum.
What
So
was private?
the fact that she was at his house. So people on the internet are smart enough to know that if I've got a picture or a video of this guy's house, I can sleuth out the houses around it. I can go to Google Earth. There are all kinds of ways to bring attention to it. Anyway, it's a big no-no.
That
And
sounds all right. Well,
YouTube
I should
waited.
get fired because I doxed Josh Worth that one time. Remember?
We accidentally doxing is different than a public doxing. When you've got a
What's up,
stream going
Maddie?
live and you're taking all your, think of it like leading a mob to his house, right?
Kaiser Phoenix, baby.
But
Shit, he probably got a bunch of subscribers out of it.
dude, he is freaked out and YouTube caved. YouTube said they were both in the wrong and gave her a temporary monetary suspension. She makes over $1 million a month.
Well, that hurts. That's insane. $1 million a month?
Dude, go to Sniper Wolf. She's ridiculous.
I don't want to. It sounds
It's
horrible.
3 S's. But the whole the whole creator community, which I don't think's us, because we're a weird part of creators. We don't do fair use stuff and things like that, are up in arms about YouTube. Definitely gives people like Jake Paul, when he showed the dead body, and this sniper wolf preferential treatment because they are money cows for them.
Of course.
They're bringing millions and millions and millions of views a day.
Of course. Let's check out these flashlights in a second. Man, I'm grateful for being in the past round. No way I could keep up unless I stayed in the budget world. Plus, constantly sold stuff to buy new stuff. Yeah, it's pretty much how I roll with it. Yeah, I got a whole row of shit here. I need to wrap up and send you guys. I showed it in the group. I don't know if you guys all saw it, but I have the new Giant Mouse Ace Yacht. This guy is dropping on the 23rd. There's a link to Giant Mouse in the description. This is pretty cool. I took it apart and I think I put skips in it. No, I don't think I ended up leaving them in there. But I think I made it a little too tight. It's still got the lock bar access kind of issue you see on Giant Mouse knives, but I really like the design on this one. And they now have a dedicated wire clip replacement from Giant Mouse.
Yeah, I saw your video on that. I thought that was pretty cool if they did that.
Yeah. Then I just showed the Kaiser Phoenix from Maddie. I'll pass this around so everybody can hopefully promote it for Maddie. It's a very
It's
cool
a great knife. I bought one and got it today. It was supposed to be here.
Oh, nice.
Yesterday.
I meant to ask Maddie, if you're still here, dude, did you get any design inspiration from your buddy Sharif? Because I feel like it does have a little bit of Sharif in here. And I know you guys are friends. I don't know if or maybe he like worked with you when you were designing it or something.
What do you say, Sharifi? I just don't know that stuff.
What?
What would you attribute Sharifi? I just don't know that stuff.
I guess just the overall sort of like idea, aesthetic, silhouette. I don't know how to explain it, but it just to me has a Sharifi look to it.
Kaiser's just gotten amazing with their actions.
Yeah, I just wish they would use better bearings. Like,
yeah.
I've been taking them apart lately, and the Huntsman, I mean, this thing is like an Evo 2 size knife, right?
I played with one of those today. My buddy A to Z has one.
Yeah, and they put those little 3/64th ball bearings in here that have like, there's like 8 balls in the whole thing. So if you swap it with skiffs, you have like 13 or so. It adds like 5 balls in there for each bearing. That's 10 balls extra in the knife for the same size bearing. So what you get is a much smoother action, and it doesn't have any of that sort of janky feel. You can watch my video if anybody's interested about that, but it makes this knife feel way more premium in my opinion. And it keeps the action just as snappy and droppy and everything. This thing's really cool. I like this, but I think it definitely needs skiffs. It's like the Veritas. The Phoenix I found was actually pretty good on the stock bearings. I think I swapped them anyway, but I don't think it was necessary. But it just cleans up the action a little bit when you put in.
Makes them more stable side to side because, like you said, you've got more surface area with the extra balls contacting the blade.
Yeah. How's your D10 on yours? The flipper's a little weakish on mine.
Mine's super tight. I can't middle finger flick mine.
On the studs?
I can't do it on the stud. Nope.
Oh, damn. Yeah, see, mine's a little bit softer, so I can flick it on the studs and on the fuller.
I can't even get the fuller, but mine, I cannot fail it. So I push the button.
Yeah. See, like on mine, sometimes I wish that it didn't have the flipper tab, but I mean, if I just flip it, it's fine.
The thumb studs work great for me.
The studs are fucking amazing, dude.
My buddy A to Z could reverse flick it. I can't reverse flick it. And I'm a good
Try
reverse flicker.
instead of like, how do you flick? Let me see your finger setup. Yeah, so try holding it like palm the knife and try to get like straight up on it and push straight up. See
I
if
don't
that
have the, I can't do it.
hand's not big enough or
No, it's not long enough. That's why, like with EMP EDCs, with John's out the front, I can open it, but I don't have the finger length strength combo to close it where I'm holding it. I think I've got short thumbs.
the pulse.
The what's his out the front? What's the EMP EDCs
The new
out the
one or
front?
the old one?
The new one, not the Slender Man.
The pulse.
Yes, I cannot close it
You have
without
one?
using two hands. No, I tried it at Blade Show.
Ah, okay.
I told him I would be doing thumb exercises, but I think my thumb's just too short.
This is the Best Tech Glock. It's a Keanu design. It's pretty cool. He designed it obviously after the Pew Pew. I find this area to be strange because it's got that cutout. It's just really thin compared to the rest of the handle.
Why is
And I
that?
don't
What's
love
weird?
this. I don't love this thumb rectangle thing. I can reverse flick it fine, but the thumb I have issues because the corners are all smooth. It's
Is it
weird.
like a disc instead of studs?
Yeah, but it's not a disc, it's a rectangle.
I got you.
Yeah, it's kind of like my Denka has that, but the Denka has like a stepping. It's really well done. This one, it works. It's pretty cool. I like it for the reverse flick for sure. But I'll pass that around. Then I have the Concept Integra JK knives.
That's interesting looking. What kind of blade would you call that? Is that a
I mean, technically, I guess it would be a sheep's foot. But yeah, it kind of swoops up. So it's almost like a drop point, but I think it's
it
a
almost
sheep.
looks like it's got some of that saber to it. Not saber,
Spear point or
no, this. What do you call that when it sloops down?
clip point
No.
version.
Yeah. It looks like the tip is higher than the pivot.
Yeah, I don't know. I would call it a modified sheep's foot.
Yeah, if you say modified, you're safe with anything.
But yeah, this is pretty sweet. It's got that Chinese fat carbon on it. It's their version of fat carbon. And then I've been carrying this one from Dirk Pinkerton, the Anomaly. This one really is good. It's got like that Quayback kind of look. It's got this,
Looks really thin.
dude, it's freaking amazing. I mean, it's really just a frame lock flipper, but somehow the action's really smooth. The detent's perfect. The size is really good. The ergos are great. It's just a really good knife for being so basic. It's interesting. I have the Kaiser Doberman.
That's a weird knife. What's the deal? And everybody talks really highly
I
of it.
love
Is
it,
the steel
dude.
solid? What's the deal?
ODOT show, baby. Really good ergos. You have jimping in the swoop
Yeah, I see
there.
that. So you can take your thumb and move it all the way up.
It locks you in. And then it has good action. The studs are solid. The flipper tab is a little bit because it's stronger detent on this one. You have to really be deliberate with it, but it works
Is it a
great.
4-inch blade or it looks long?
It's pretty big. I don't think it's 4 though. Let's see. Cut myself. 3 3 and what would that be? 5/8.
Yeah, I can't do measurements. Like close to 3 3/4.
It's it's over that, but
Under
not.
4,
It's
yeah.
not. No, it's not quite 3 3/4. It's the notch under 3 3/4. So that would be.
I know what you mean. I know.
5/8, I think. I don't know. I suck at that too. But yeah, it's somewhere close to 3 3/4. So I have that one. I have a couple of their laconic knives, the porcupine and the submarine.
Which are their lower entry price, right?
Yeah, so here's the thing. They're really good. Like they're well made. I love the patterns on the G10. The price point, I mean, $40 or whatever they come in, I think 9CR. So, $40. I think they're the action. I mean, look at these. Like really, really good all around knives. But somehow they're just not exciting. Like they don't. I would be curious to hear, like, to know how they're selling. Because this is their like send cut, I guess. This is their best tech man. This is their whatever. And I feel like those companies are doing, I don't know, like they have more flair, I guess. These are just like black and natural G10 with 9CR machine satin. That's what you get. And then you get these kind of in-house designs that are, like, I don't know. They just don't
It's
like
not
get me.
inspiring.
Yeah, they don't get me excited. I don't know why. I can't like put my finger on what it is exactly. Because I don't get excited about send cut, you know. But I think Best Tech is that Best Tech man line. The colorway, I just love how they finished G10. Like this, like this looks really well done. I mean, look at that G10 compared to that.
Yeah, I mean, there's more effort in place. Definitely.
If you get it in hand too, you can see a substantial difference in just the finishing quality, the look of it, like the colors. They have like cool blues and like dark grays, and I don't know. It's just, I guess it's the colorways for the Kaisers that throws me off. It's just like black and jade. Those are your options. But anyway, I hope they keep doing it. I just want to see some like, different stuff. And then I was going to pass around the Wrath. Backpack B sent me his, and I did a video, and I freaking love this knife. So I was like, this is a dark horse for knife of the year. And I truly feel that way. This thing is, if you took a Chavez and made it what I would want it to be, this is what it would be. Like, it's not as fat, it's contoured, it's not as tall, it's got a choil, right? It's got an actual like hollow, like a slicey edge, got that nice compound grind. It's got amazing action. It has a perfect front flipper, perfect detent. Like, I mean, it's literally everything I would want a Chavez to be if you just tweak the Chavez. And it's S90V, and it's like $250 fucking dollars. It's
And that's a
stupid.
Tuya?
Yeah, the only thing on this that I don't love is the relief cuts for the clip because it chews up your pocket a little bit. That's it. And I'll overlook that. Honestly, dude, this thing feels like, man, it feels every bit as good as a high quality Best Tech and damn close to a Riot. They really did a good job on this knife. There's something about this Wrath that is just over the top excellent. So anyway, I did that video, and I guess a bunch of people bought them because of that. So he sent me one, which was really nice of him. So I figured I'd pass
Gorgeous
it around.
knife.
And then the last one is this Blackbeard slip joint from Tuya. This one's M390. It's an Andy Thiel design, which is he's the guy from Tools and for Gents or something, I think. Ben was talking about it on the live. He knew exactly who designed it when I showed it.
Yeah, I thought
like
that was pretty interesting on y'all's live.
Yeah, it's like a Lanny's clip design. I really like the design. I mean, I love this finish on the titanium. It just looks gorgeous, whatever the hell that is. And then it has this goofy triple half stop thing. It's weird. But once you get used to it, you just ride it through till it like really like it stops at this half when you close it, and then when you open it, it stops at this half, and you give it that last pop. So you get used to it, and it's actually kind of fun.
And that one has a clip, right?
Yep, has a clip. So I think a lot of modern guys would actually appreciate this one quite a bit. So anyway, I'll pass that around. I think that's it for the stuff I was going to pass around. I don't know why I went through all of it, but there you go.
Showing off knives, man.
Let's see. I'm sure I missed a bunch of shit. Sorry, guys. I'm in a rambling mood. Who's that guy to the left of Javon? Did Lefty go out for the Marines? Let's skip ahead a little bit. That thing is insane. No, talking about something else. Scotch and it was supposed to be the Tanto grind and black PVD scales. It came back with the sculpted scales, and the grind was wrong at first. Then he admitted to me he couldn't do that grind that he took credit for. Okay, I'm backing up.
Sounds like drama.
Yeah, what's the drama? My buddy has 2 knives with him, and he's at 8 months.
Speaking of drama, did y'all watch the live
5
stream?
months and comes back all wrong. Another Chris Reeve. My wife said I've spent too much on knives, so I bought another one.
That was me asking him what he bought, and he said the Chris Reeve, so it'll be after that.
That dude that modded that sucks balls. Modded what?
Must have been something they were talking about.
It's all glued up. Dave's fat tatty. I'm practicing my slingshot touch.
Scotching Things knows his shit.
Yeah. I'm just curious who the person is. Because if somebody's fucking around, you know what I'm saying? GP Knives has those drivers in stock, polish and stonework. The Audacious Concepts? Because they're fantastic if that's what you're talking about. Go buy those. Actually,
yes. Yeah, GP does have those in stock.
Hang on. I got a link for GP Knives. Let me link you guys real quick. Probably too late now, but worth a shot.
You go, affiliate boy. I'm joining that pool.
I mean, why not? If you really like something and you want to, I don't see a downside to it.
My lights suck. I've got them really low. You can't even see.
I don't see it though. I'm searching Audacious bit driver. Let's try that. Here we go. Yeah, in stock stonewash. Oh, that's sweet, dude. Hold on. Get you these links for anybody who's actually paying attention. There's a lot of people who want these though, because I've had people be like, they're nowhere in stock anywhere. Like, people have been trying to get these. So
Scott said it's the guy that Greg Medford made the video on about the dudes that used to work for him that are pimping knives out in Arizona.
Yeah, who is that?
If you look right above 949, that's where Scott said he is the guy. I don't know if he named the guy above.
Is it the ass kicker guy? Oh, they also have a PVD one, guys. And they have the short one. Damn, they got a bunch of Audacious Concepts.
I love GP knives.
Let me I put the link to this page on in the chat, guys, if you want to check it out. But check this out. This is the driver. This is the one I have. Well, this is stonewash. I have the machined or polished tie. This, to me, hands down, if you want you want my recommendation for the best bit driver you can get, like a one and done, this is it right here. This thing is absolutely phenomenal, and it's only $85. Now, I do believe they're actually made overseas. It's a Finnish company and an Anso design. I'm pretty sure it's made overseas, if that matters to you for some reason. It says country of manufacturer Finland, but I'm pretty damn sure it's made in China. But I could be wrong. I guess it does say Finland there, but I swear I should look for the box and see. But yeah, they're great. $85. It's an absolute home run. I mean, it's so good. And they do have the polished one, and then they have a PVD, and then this one is the mini one. I also have that. That's the V5 right here. Both of them are fantastic. I'm still waiting for them to come out with a damn tool to take it apart. I need to just use tweezers or something, I think. I gotta figure that
Swap
out.
out the bearing, or why would you
No, I
take
just
it
want
apart?
to tighten it. Like there's a little thing to notch in there to close it and shit. And I feel like it's loose. I just want to tighten it. While we're here, I saw these Scout Leather Co. Prometheus Kappa quick release. Also has a bit driver. What? So I have one of these, and this is what I use as a quick release for my PO box key or my car key. I can't remember. And I love this thing because it's not magnetic, so it doesn't bunch up your keys and shit. Where's the bit driver? I gotta check if mine has this. That would be wild, dude. No way.
It holds a bit.
Mother fudger.
Look at that.
That he really shoved that in there though. Is he getting that out? Oh, okay.
Is he getting that out?
That's what she said, right?
You know, I'm going to shove it in
I
there.
gotta find out. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get my keys. We're gonna find out in a second.
That is a Plague Doctor. That's one of my new arrivals this week. A little 3 1/4 Spartan. What's up, guys? And then I got the Stitch that turned out to be aluminum, or the smoothest, most metallic G10 I've ever seen. And then I've got a Phoenix with our brother Matty's maker's mark on it. Then I've got a box of shit. Check that out.
Oh, damn, that thing's wild, dude.
Dude, this thing's small, except it's chunky. It's a Midgard Messer.
I don't think this is gonna hold a bit. So they must have redesigned it to take a bit.
That's what they did. They just made the coupler where it would size out at 1/4 inch, I'm sure.
Yeah. I love this thing though. It has a little spring in there. Ooh, it has a little spring.
What's the point of that? Like, if you want to leave part of your keys behind? I've never understood
Okay, so
that.
let's say I go to so I've had it set up 2 ways. I really want another one. But I had it where it was just my PO box key. So let's say we're running errands and I go to the post office. I have my wife and kid in the car. It's the middle of the summer. If I want to leave the truck running, I can just pop off my PO box key, go into the post office, do what I need to do, keep the truck running, come back and just pop it back on. But that's why I ended up just putting it here, because then I can just have this in the truck, pull these off, go do whatever I need to do. I can leave the truck running.
I like it.
That's my main thinking for why I do it that way.
But it doesn't ever feel like it's going to shake off. You've got to deliberately pull it.
Yeah, I mean, like I have to really yank on it. My pen fell out though. Like it takes, a little bit of force. It's not, and putting it back in probably shows it better. Why is this pen just falling out left and right? Oh, the magnet fall out of here?
Yeah, the Griffin driver, Kyle, is what I had. I bought this from Kevin, the G10 one.
Yeah, I've had a bunch of those. That was one of my favorites too, early on. The downside to that one is just it's big. It's kind of big.
This one is just so perfect.
Yeah, it's just the only thing is the grip. I wish it had a bitier grip.
I wish if I could
I told
Yeah,
them
same
that.
thing. I wish it had a stronger magnet for the
Huh?
bits. I've had the bits come out a few times.
Like, what do you mean?
Like I'm taking apart a knife and I'm pulling back and the bit stays with the knife instead of sticking in the
That's just a really well-tooled screw.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, it's not.
Because I mean, I've used a lot of drivers.
Does yours come out this easy?
I mean, they all do.
Yeah.
It's literally just a magnet down. It's a little circular magnet. It can't be much stronger. You know what I mean?
Well, the combat beads, for comparison, is much stronger. It has much more
Yeah, maybe
force.
they've machined in a bigger magnet, but I don't know.
Speaking of
That's never
magnets,
bothered me.
I know you're not an 80-20.5 guy, but did you see Brian's video of the 80-20.5? And I forget whose it is, but I talk to him on Instagram all the time that has the magnets in it. They put the magnets in the carbon fiber scales, and now it has detent like a
Yeah.
Winter Blade Co.
Yeah, the guy who does that apparently told me I give him the idea.
And there's a video out on it. It's pretty
At
cool.
Blade Show, he came up and showed me, and he's like, "You gave me the idea for this." Because I guess in a 20.5 video or something, I said it should have magnets like a factor. But yeah, some guy ended up doing it, and he glues them into the scale. It's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah, I haven't talked to Marty yet, but I thought that they ought to do that, offer that option on their scales when they do that for people who want to drop a magnet in there, find out the size,
I
and use
mean,
that for
you
weight
can
relief.
order whatever size you want. So the guy he'll do different strengths. So if you want like a really strong feeling detent, he'll put stronger magnets in. If you want just a little bit of more strength, he'll add smaller magnets. That's how.
Dean Griffin said he just put magnets in his pyrite. That guy did.
Yeah, I've seen people do it in the Pulsar from Kunwu. He does the Pulsar. He does the 80-20.5. I'd love to see it on like a Benchmade or something.
I would love to see it on a Pulsar. The Pulsar is the biggest disappointment.
He's done that. I've actually handled it. I think Brent had one.
I love the knife, but the D10 is so shitty.
Yeah, they just need to make a locking one of those.
Yeah, I'm like that Django, the one that's just coming out.
Yeah, I just don't like the blade shape on that.
I could live with the blade shape, but
I
they
wish they
do
would get
frame
away
locks.
from the.
They do frame locks so well. They just need to they need to make everything in a frame lock option and see how many people then buy their X lock.
If the nip was full size, same price as the stout? No, it wouldn't. It would still be the same price. Maybe he's just joking. I don't know. Tripod has a $10 coupon right now, so only $20. I think that would be too tippy for me doing outdoor videos. I use one of the bendy leg ones, and I can twist onto tree branches. Oh, okay. That's a good idea. Brent was like, you could try just putting sandbags or something on the legs, but I didn't have a problem last night. I just was saying it does seem like that could be a thing for some people if you're like on uneven ground or something. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you, man. Appreciate your membership. 5 months, baby. Comments don't have context 30 minutes later. Yeah. Maybe I'll just skip ahead then. If I miss anything, guys, just repeat it, please.
Dane Ross has a good question. Does your
I know,
tripod have a hook on the bottom of it where you can hang weight to stabilize it?
Say that again.
Dane Ross just adds, does your tripod have a hook at the bottom of it where when you have it open, you can put weight to stabilize it like those professional tripods do? Just a little hook.
I don't think so. When will the growler come back in stock? I don't know, man. We were after the drop, we were like, we should order more. And White Mountain said, he was like, well, let's just wait and see how once people get them and everything. And then we
He's been popping a few more on the site, and they're not saying that they've come back with anything.
Well, yeah, because Kubi sent him another, like, it wasn't a lot. It was like 15 or 16. He got another batch, small batch. So that might be what that is, or maybe he's got returns, or I don't know.
It would just be a little hook on the bottom.
Down here?
Yep.
Yeah,
He
there's
doesn't have
no
one.
hook. Couldn't you just put a hook? Couldn't you just hook it here or something? I don't know. I don't think I had it all the way down though. So it's possible it's more stable like this than it is, like that. I can't remember how I had it exactly. But here, we can test it real quick. So this does pop. This screw thing does go all the way down. So I don't know if you can see it, but but I mean, it's not. It's only if you
bump into it.
If you touch it, like obviously when you go to hit record, it's gonna like jostle a little bit.
But it's got a remote control Bluetooth for that, right?
Exactly. If you wanted to be bougie like that, I'm not, but and you could put it like over your desk like this if you really wanted to. You could turn it probably like this and then drop this down, and you could do desktop style like this. I don't know if the angle would work perfectly. You lift it up a little, you might get the right angle. The only problem with that's what I initially tried when I got into desktop. The problem with that is you have to like sit around it or whatever. So for me, it's a lot easier to use this and have it just come in front of me, and then I can sit here and I have all this area I can move around. You know what I mean? I'm not whacking shit. But I don't know. I think for my purposes, whoa, what the hell just happened?
Did you find a part?
The display just went way down. Okay, there we go. For my purposes, I think this is great. The ones I had before were from a company called Ubeezy. Ubeezie. I'm sure a lot of people have had those. And they're just pretty standard, just tripods. They work really well and they're cheap as shit. I think Jake was the one who turned me onto it, Bearded Gear, because I thought a tripod would be expensive, but
no, they're necessary though.
I mean, I'm sure it's like anything. You could get expensive ones if you wanted. So anyway, to answer that, JD, I don't know, because we were ready to do it, but then White Mountain wanted to hold off a little bit, and then we just paid the deposit for the premium pony with White Mountain, so it'll probably be after that. But we want to do a run of carbon fiber ones, because that one was clearly the most popular. We were thinking about just doing different hardware kits on carbon fiber.
That's the purple. You can't see it.
Yeah, did you put it all purple, or did you go back and put some of the hardware satin?
No, I kept it all purple. Once I changed it out, it grew on me.
Okay. Yeah,
so
see, I would just swap.
Fiber with the purple hardware
on
kit.
The nips, we just did collars, backspacer, and clip. We didn't do all the hardware because I don't know. I think it looks a little goofy.
Yeah, I ordered a black kit. That's why I had to go get the tie nip too.
I ordered that very same driver. It's a great one. Mine come from the UK, but it got here fast. You're talking about that driver? Because, yeah. Oh, that is one thing. Believe it or not, Finland does make stuff. That's not what I meant. It's just that I'm pretty sure I've been told that those are made overseas. I almost feel like the packaging says it, and that's how I figured that out. Let me share. Shoop. Tools, hand sew knife tool. Oh, they have some cool ones. Look at that, dude. Titanium Damascus. They have Damascus one. How much was that? $345. That's expensive. Ultim. Man, I would have bought that shit. I'm starting to get into Ultim a little bit. But anyway, hang on. Let's see. This is the one I have. Satin. Weight 65 body. Palm through. Unique design. Collaborative product. Disassembly knives. Anything from screws. Dude, I swear it somewhere. How did I get that in my head then? You know?
You probably saw it on your box. And you're very sensitive to shit like that.
They sell bits, which is pretty cool. Oh, I bought this thing. It's really cool. Let me show you. Amazon. 25 bucks, dude. They sell this Denali. It's like Amazon's brand, but it's made by Skill. 25 bucks, dude. It's electric screwdriver. And it actually has a good amount of power. Like I was able to unscrew and screw in like some bolts, some screws that I put in with an impact driver. It was able to pull out and put back in. It's got some juice for a little handheld, and it has 3 power settings, but kind of sick because sometimes it's annoying to hand tighten shit all the time. Like that would be good for like putting together IKEA furniture or something.
Does that look
So you're
familiar?
not overdoing it. Oh, you got the owl, dude. I'm gonna hate that thing.
No, this isn't an owl. This is an
What is-
Amazon.
Yeah, but it's a knockoff owl. Gal owl.
I kind of dig it.
You and the knockoffs, man.
I gotta try them out, man. I didn't know much that it was a knockoff. Is just something that
Not as many people swimming? What do you mean swimming?
and then I picked up this carbon fiber one.
Is that the same thing?
It's a little
Oh, just a slider.
yeah, it's a slider. But it'll do the fall. I can't do it on the camera.
You gotta try the stuff from this guy.
Is he
Fidget
the
boy.
guy? Yeah. Somebody reached out to me on Instagram, told me I need to try them because they're local.
3D printed, and they're better sliders or as good as the $400 ones I've bought. Like they're insanely good. How many do I have? Do I have more? I might be able to send you one.
No, I picked him up on Etsy today because somebody had reached out to me and told me to check him out. It was Mersalt.
Was what?
Mersalt reached out to me and told me about him.
Merso?
Merso. Yeah, I always say Mersalt. I don't know why.
Mersalt. Took me about 3 years to get his name right. So
it looks like a Deutschland. Yeah, Fidget boy.
My favorite is still the Griffin tool. Is that the one we were talking about? The one you have?
Yeah, the combat beads.
Yeah,
Griffin.
that's a good one, man. They make one where the back unscrews and you can put bits in it.
I've got a CRKT that's made after the Scout, and I use it all the time. And I've got a couple of little Mayor Tech ones that I got from CountyCom.
Dude, I wish I was that big of a dick. I actually called the cops on somebody the other day because I went into CVS and this person had their dog in the car. All the windows were up. And I mean, it's not like hot, but I feel like you got to crack a window for your dog.
It's just cold to not do that shit. Yeah, I agree.
So I called the cops.
For the guy.
I went back out. It was like 15 or 20 minutes later. The dog was still in there.
Did the cops ever come?
I don't know. I left. I just called when I was leaving. They took my info and maybe they sent somebody over there. I said, like, the dog's not like in distress or anything, but it just doesn't seem right.
Dick move.
Yeah. Oh, I got some hats in. So that black hat that I love, it's over there. I don't want to go grab it. The Peace Neighbor hat that I love, the urban one. I found out who the like hat company is and everything, and I got samples, and I took them to a local embroiderer place, and I'm gonna get some Divo hats made.
They
I
look like
love that hat. That hat specifically is amazing. That one's cool too, but I like the
You're
black
talking
one.
about a soft one, yeah.
That one is similar material. It's like a nylon. It's really comfortable.
It's thicker.
Yeah. Do you have both?
No, I don't have the one like yours. He was out.
Right. But so I'm gonna get sample. Turns out the one that I have, it's navy color. I thought it was black, so I ordered black ones. But anyway, I'm gonna get samples, and then if all goes well, we'll do like a small run of hats, and I'll probably do like black, charcoal, and then the navy. And it'll have the Divo logo on it. We have a cool version of the logo for like hats, and it's not just going to be like a fucking Donkey Kong logo. So I'm excited about that once I get those. Knife Dope has one too. Oh, we're talking about the 80/20. Yep. That's the reason a lot of people sold their 80/20.5s, their Pulsars, a lot of things because the freaking detents suck. No, oh, I just got to the hook comment. Thanks, Anthony. He said it looks like the nips are selling well. Jim, 5 months. Hope you got your kid an icy pop for helping. No, she got a $52 fucking unicorn stuffed animal because I'm terrible. I buy her fucking stuffed animals every time I take her anywhere because I would want it if I was a kid. So I'm like, I have this terrible empathy complex. And
I did the same thing with Brittany. Anything she wanted because I'd have to not get shit, you know. So
I'm like, you can pick one. And we went into the store to get her because for school she needed a little pumpkin. My wife got one at Walmart we do like Walmart delivery for groceries. Just like since COVID, we've just done that. And she got her a pumpkin, and it was this huge fucking pumpkin. She needs to like have a small one to go in her backpack for daycare. So we stopped at a little place that sells, plants and shit. And I knew they had stuffed animals because I bought her one there last time I took her there, like a couple of weeks ago. And I was like, all right, you can pick one out. She's looking at all the little ones that look like hers. And then we go around, there's another section. And then all of a sudden there's one that's like a fucking giant unicorn. And she's like, unicorn. And I was like, oh, God. And I got to the counter and I was like, this is going to be like $30. And I look at it, it was $52. And I was like, I can't turn back now. Like that thing.
mentally.
That thing could have been like $200. I probably still would have bought it. So she has a new unicorn.
What's funny, dude, and I can tell you from experience, it only gets more expensive. And your love doesn't change. You're like, yes, dear.
I know the new knife is called the nip, but is this angle called the nip view? The nip view. Oh, was I standing up? Yeah, you got to be careful with your comments. I'm not going to see it right when you leave it. No, that's funny. Kev takes off his shirt. We in OnlyFans mode. Need to make a nip slip. Yeah, we're working on it, man. The QSP protos are they should be here Tuesday. And then we're just waiting on concept. Kev, congrats on another successful Divo launch, brother. It was awesome to see you having the success you are and being able to witness the growth. Can't wait to see what's next. Thanks, Josh. Appreciate that, man.
Y'all
Thank
are
you
killing
guys.
it, dude. Y'all
Thank
seem to
you
be
guys.
planning it methodically. Good for you.
Any news on a budget buzz? I don't know. We're thinking about doing a mini if we do another one, and then maybe bringing it over to Kubi. So it wouldn't be like budget, but it would be like nip price or something like that. Under
Kubi did the
200.
nip, right?
What?
Did Kubi do the nip?
Yeah. Yeah. We really like Kubi right now. The price to quality value is just like really phenomenal with them.
And a lot of it is being able to have a relationship with who's doing your shit. There's a lot of
Yeah.
value in that.
They're good. Yeah, you're right, Jeffrey. They're good. The communication isn't like, we're not like really buddy with them or anything, but they're just like, I don't know. We just seem to have a good process with them and they get shit done. You just let them do it. That's the thing that I've learned is you just don't want to be like on their ass or anything. Like the more you get on an OEM, the worse your shit is going to be when it shows up because you're rushing them, So
Right.
I just send the money. I let them do their thing. And yeah, if it doesn't say made in Finland, it's China. Duh. It said made in Finland on GP knives. That's why I questioned it because I swear somewhere I found out it was made in China. So I could be wrong though. My DeWalt doesn't have any buttons. It works by which direction you turn your wrist. Yeah, I saw that one actually when I was researching these briefly. But that one's $85. This one's $25. And they have similar power as I understand it. But yeah, the DeWalt, they have an electric screwdriver where you just turn like you're going to turn the screw. And when you turn this way, it starts turning the screw. And then when you turn this way, it'll reverse. So it doesn't have any buttons. Pretty damn cool. What was the episode supposed to be about yesterday? Episode of what? What are we talking about? Fidget Boy rocks. I agree. Finland swim fins. It was a dumb joke. Maybe too smart for this crowd. I don't know if that was smart at all, dude. Sorry. I think maybe you just thought of a joke you thought was funny. I do that all the time. And people don't get it. And I'm like, come on, you don't get it? It's like, no, it just wasn't funny. Did he say $400 slider and he ain't bougie? Well, I said these $30 ones are better. I have an electric driver from AAAs to C size. I have electric drivers from AAAs to C. What does that mean? The battery. Oh, okay. Battery operated ones are great for travel and small tasks. Prefer their ones you can replace the batteries in. Yeah, this one from Amazon is a USB-C charge. I mean, to me, for $25, it's a no-brainer.
Dang,
You
Ross,
can
that's
go watch
funny.
what?
Comment. I'm caught up with. Dang, Ross says knives are the gateway to $200 teddy bears.
Yeah, right. But yeah, I watched a video, Todd. If you guys are interested in these electric screwdrivers, I know most of you aren't. Check out the Torque Test channel on YouTube. They do a bunch of like testing of tools, basically. And they tested a bunch of electric screwdrivers, and this Amazon one just destroyed everything. Except for maybe that DeWalt, but that one was like $85, and I think it still beat that thing. Griffin bit driver is great. I agree. Made both live. Hell yeah, dude. What up, Matt? What's the fidget you're rocking there? Okay, so you answered that earlier. I have this one. I just opened it before the live. This is a Shenyu. I don't know. I'll look it up real quick.
Have you ever heard of Octavia Liu?
Yeah, don't buy from them.
I'm not. I've reached out to him on Instagram.
They sell knockoff, like literal copies of EMPs and shit. I'll show you in a second. Don't work with them. Unless I'm wrong, but I'll double check.
Yeah, I've
Was
just
it
seen their Instagram.
Shenyu it was?
No, Octavia, or
No, no, no,
you're
no,
talking
I know.
about.
I'm doing two things at once. Sorry. This is called the Guardian. I actually remember now. I asked to check this out, but I wish they would send me. They only have stainless. Damn it. That's my fault. Okay. I just hate stainless steel on fucking fidgets. It's terrible. It's way too heavy for anything clicky. Like it ruins the fidget factor.
Or is that just an up and down?
No, it goes so it has springs and detent. So it's not like magnets. It has that system where it's like these springs and shit. I don't know if you can see that, but let me actually. So it's 91 bucks on G1. You can use my code LeftyEDC. They have a whole shitload of fidgets. That's the place I would probably buy fidgets is G1 or Big White EDC. You can use that code at both, but I'm just telling you because they're like the most affordable. And with the discounts, they're pretty cheap. So you can go up and down, and then you could turn it any way you want. And well, if you're holding it the right way, you can basically turn and rotate up at any angle.
That looks really cool.
It just doesn't do anything that like satisfies my fidget feet like needs. Like I just want to rotate it like this, I guess. I don't know. It's okay. Not for me though. The one that I've really enjoyed lately, which I didn't at first appreciate it as much, is this one from Ant Design. It's called the N Power, and it's got a ratcheting like haptic feel around the sides.
Is that the one that you can change out the bearing and make it a spinner too?
Well, it is a spinner, so you can just do this on the sides, and then you can spin it.
Oh, so it's a haptic coin and a spinner.
Yeah, not a magnetic haptic. It's ratchet, so you can actually take it out and put different balls in and make it stronger or weaker. The downside to this one, which is what took me a while to appreciate, is the buttons are kind of small. So when I spin it, I tend to like be touching the side and I just
Don't
stop
get
it
a
in
good
its
spin.
tracks. So it took me a while to like get the grip right to where I don't do that. And then it's a really fun spinner. And then I'm sitting there, I can do this too. Like it's nice. And then you can actually take out the center and then just have it be a haptic with a hole in the center. So you can
Like
kind
a
of hold
donut.
it like a ring kind of thing. Well, yeah, it's really sweet. I actually really like this. I definitely recommend their S Nano slider.
What makes it cool? Is it on springs or is it?
No, it's just a magnetic slider that goes up and down, but it has just amazing snap and feel to it. You can go up, down, or up, whichever way you want to go.
And what's
And then
that one called?
you could swap the plates out, and you can get the ones with tritium inserts and then put tritium in. They have one that holds 5, and you could change the plates on the front or the back, whatever you want. It's called the S Nano. It's probably my favorite slider. It's a track slider, so it's not like where you can spin it any direction, but I prefer that. I like simple but good
Up and down.
snaps. Yeah. The only other thing I still have other than those fidget boys is this spinner. Just a Zerk. I think they call it the Tri Mushroom.
Have you kept that one because you really like it?
Yeah, it's good. I wanted to have one good one on hand, but not like the $300 ones. So I'm not like worried about it. If I like, I don't know. If I had $300 ones again, I'd want to sell them because I just don't. I don't use
Have
them.
that sitting around.
Yeah, like I haven't used this in like 2 months probably, but it's fun when I do pick it up. I just really prefer the feel and everything of a magnetic haptic coin.
And which one's that?
NJT hand power mini mount in Zircuti.
Yeah, that looks bougie as fuck.
Yeah, but it's like $150.
Really?
Yeah, I have one here, and dude, I have. I don't know if I can pick it up and show you, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The one in my pocket, I have 12.
Sell
of
me
Biscuit
one.
coins, and then I have this one that I need to send back at some point because it's just a little off.
Sell me a cheapie. One of you that you don't like.
I could probably, if you want to check this out, it still works. I think most people would probably just be fine with it, but like if I pinch the sides, I can feel a little bit of a grind. But if you just use it, it's pretty much fine. It might even break in. I just set it aside because it's not as crisp as my other ones. But if you want to check it out, I can send it to you.
Yeah, I might do that.
All right.
Hey,
You
Bayer.
might even be able to. I don't know how you would if you also didn't like that. I don't know how you could fix it, but
I doubt I'd notice it.
yeah, probably not. This one is Zircuti too. He calls it like Blue Wave or something. I don't know. That's that one. This one's crystallized titanium. These are the full size ones. That's what I have the most of. This one's flamed and etched Zircuti.
And when you carry them, you keep them in your little leather pouch.
Yeah, I have a few. I'll show you in a second. Here's another flamed and etched Zircuti. Just a little bit different colors, brighter. They all have a slightly different pop. Like they're all really good. This is Zircuti that's only etched. So it's not flamed. So it doesn't have all those colors. It's just gray and black and white. It's really.
I think that's pretty wicked looking.
Yeah, I really like that setup. This one is flamed and etched, but it's like a spiral Zircuti. So it's just got like this core of like Zirc in there or something. This is another mini one. This is a Mokutai one. Mokutai doesn't flame and etch as well as Zircuti does. The colors look more dull, but this one, he did the outside with etching and he polished the inside. So that inside part is like polished. It's really slick.
Very nicely done, though. I mean, those look like, and they're each individually hand done after he machines them.
I guess for the finishing, yeah. This is blue crystallized titanium. And then here's one of the slips. I have 3 from Oak City Leather. So they're pretty big. They're like these square slips, but they work really well. This one I have a pink or purple crystallized tie.
Is that the mini?
No, I
That's
only
a
have
full
I only have the 2 minis, the Mokutai and the Zircuti, because he really just started making those. This is the coin slip I got from Lancelot Leather for these. It's a little bit smaller. It's more compact, but it can kind of shows the coin a little more. Where these, it kind of buries it in there. So I like both though. This
Very
one's
cool.
It's his Starry Night pattern one, but he only etched it, so there's no flame, doesn't have the blue and like whatever colors. And then I have two more. Oh, these are like okay. So this one, just like a blue Pueblo. This is Zerk, just blasted Zerk.
Did Troy make that slip, or where'd that other slip come from?
No, this is Oak City. Troy,
Oh, that's actually.
I asked Troy, he wouldn't do it because of the size. He didn't have the tools or something. This Zerk one really snaps. Has a good sound to it. It's heavier though. And then I have a crystallized black. It's got a little bit of green in it. Titanium. And just like a natural Pueblo slip.
And do you get those from Instagram, or do you go to a website?
I get them through the maker. I just DM with him on Facebook Messenger, and when he has new stuff or whatever, he'll hook me up because I've been promoting his shit since I first got the coin. So,
But that's how he sells on Facebook. He doesn't do.
he does. So he has a Facebook group that if you are looking for these, you want to be in that group, and he'll do drops like every month or a couple weeks. You can always DM him, I'm sure, and ask if he has stuff. But you know, like for what you get for the materials and shit, like I didn't pay more than 150 for any of those.
They're nice. I mean, they look really.
I mean, I paid for them. I didn't mean he gives them to me, but like I'll be able to get them without having to be on a drop. He's given me a few though, and I helped him sell some for a while. He would send me like a batch, and I would keep one and then sell the rest for him, so he could sell them here without having to ship everything from China to the U.S. But he's a Chinese custom maker. It's an interesting setup. But he's a really cool dude, and he does absolutely great work.
I mean, that's stunning.
Stunning. And I mean, 150 bucks for the materials. It's like, to me, clearly to me, it's the best fidget I have, whatever I have of them, 15. And that's really what I've narrowed my whole collection down to. I have like 3 other fidgets and then all of his coins. Let's see. Sure, everybody wanted to see all of those. Project Farm is good too. You know, Jesse, everybody talks about Project Farm, and he has a ton of, subscribers and shit. I cannot watch that. It makes me sick watching him because he just goes so fast. Have you ever seen his stuff, John? Let me show you. I get why people love it.
Is he a knife reviewer or a fidget reviewer?
No, he reviews tools and stuff like that, and he like compares a lot of stuff at once. Like, you'll see what I'm saying. It's like a Shabazz thing for me. Like, I just get sick watching it. I'll show you here.
Request to test angle grinder attachments. You can do all sorts of things, including a chainsaw, a drill, and even a hedge trimmer. Well, let's see
that drives me nuts.
Which ones actually work. We've got all sorts of attachments to compare, from chainsaws to circular saws, and some are very, very sketchy, while others look pretty legit. We'll also see which type of abrasive attachment is the best for removing heavy rust and even paint. At a price of $12 is this drill adapter. The drill adapter is made in China. You can use this attachment to turn your angle grinder into an electric drill. It claims to have a 3-jaw chuck that's firm clamping, made of high carbon steel.
Dude, that's stone cold annoying.
It's fucking brutal, dude. Like, I get it if you're trying to get info.
A lot of content into a short amount of time.
Great. But like, not for me. I want to hear somebody tell me their thoughts on things, and he doesn't really do that. He just feeds you like specs, basically, which is fine, but it's just not for me. For tool channels, I like what's that dude's name? That other guy annoys the shit out of me too. The guy who calls Milwaukee. Just the way he talks, man, it gets me. It's so annoying. But he's popular too. A Tinker with Tools. I really like Tinker with Tools. And then I like, I think it's called, what's that? The Tool Show. It's like this husband and wife, and they do it. It's kind of like a news show that they do about tools. It's fucking awesome. They're great. I like those two. And there's some other ones I like. But yeah, Project Farm, I just can't. I don't know. The torque test channel is the same way. It's like sometimes it's just too much, but sometimes they go a little slower and like, you know, but if you just want the info, I get it. It makes sense. Best fidget is the magic beans. Yeah, those are really good, dude. I agree.
The magic beans is different than the chill pills, right? Because they pull out.
The magic beans are 4. Well, it comes with 4. They look like beans, and they're magnetic on both sides or whatever. And you can like roll them between your fingers. You can like snake it, and they're like on a string basically.
They kind of stick together by magnet.
Pill is like 2 halves of a pill that's just magnetic together. So you just, you know, take it apart, close it, take it apart, close it. The beans are completely different. It really isn't a really good fidget. It's a good experience. Definitely be good for like kids and shit too, probably. I had a bad day, just going to chill and listen. Hey, sorry, man.
Sorry, Drizzo.
Hope your day gets better, buddy. The chat should start their own live and do commentary on this live.
Hey, there's a whole industry of that shit. I've been getting sucked into it. Last night, Pocket Metal was just mortified at the type of stuff that I watched. Have y'all ever heard of Eugenia Coonley?
No, I've heard of Kyle Coonley, though. He's a douche. I spent all my fidget money on the Divo nip. I regret nothing. Hell yeah, you shouldn't, man. You'll be able to fidget with that. Don't you worry. Too poor for fidget stuff. I feel you, man. I've moved away from it a lot.
You know what I've been able to move away from in terms
I have
of
kind of, dude. I just have stuff still, and people send me stuff. I don't think I bought a fidget in. I can't remember last time I bought a fidget, honestly. What, John?
I've quit buying slip joints. I haven't bought a slip joint in probably 2.5 months.
Wow. Speaking of which, I carried my vampire today, and then I switched it up before the live. These dropped yesterday, and they're fantastic.
No, I know. I've been seeing them.
Yeah, if you haven't picked up a vampire, especially if you didn't have one already, this is definitely a must-have Jack Wolf. It's one of the best. It's fucking fantastic. I love this thing. But yeah, those are out now. And then I switched it up for the live and grabbed my Laid Back re-release. And I forgot how damn good this re-release. I mean, I really like. The Laid Back was at the bottom of my Jack Wolf list. Like, they're all good, right? But out of the Jack Wolfs, it was one of my least favorite. This re-release just like, I mean, it bopped it up like to probably my top 5. It's fucking amazing.
I love the blade shape, the size of it.
Yeah, it's amazing. I swear they changed some stuff like ergonomics somehow. Here's the one from last year. It feels thinner. Like the old one does. This one feels just slightly taller and thicker. I don't know why my brain says, he says nothing changed.
The blade stock looks thinner on the new one to me. If you look at the spine.
Looks, actually, if anything, it looks thicker. I guess I'll get the calipers out. We can I did this before, and I swear I found like differences. I'll use millimeters so we can. So if I go right where that first screw is, it's 11.39 millimeters. All right. Now the problem is on this. Let's see if those screws line up. They don't. So I got to put it right here. So right here, it's 11.42. Right? 11.17. 11.15 in that area. And this one was what? Oops.
I don't know if those would be considered acceptable tolerances or
11.6. So it's, I mean, that's a very slight margin, but it feels like it's slightly wider, and I like that. So if I go where this screw is and do the width like this, I get 17.8 millimeters. So let's line that up again. So that's at the point of that top line on the bolster. So let's do this. What did I say? 11.8?
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't have. So this one's 17.96 right there. And this one is 17.75. So like it's absolutely the tiniest differences, but this feels smaller to me in hand than this. This just feels more comfortable. I wonder if it's just because I'm holding more titanium here or something. Like maybe because it's a bolster there instead of a scale, it feels a little bit thicker right here than it does on this one.
That makes sense.
Because it already goes to the inlay or whatever. But yeah, anyway, it just feels amazing in hand.
Pat D's nuts. I saw that drop that he's dropping 50 rosies tomorrow. I'm not getting in on it, but I definitely would if I was in the position to. Sounds like a good opportunity.
Then I had this slip from Troy with this one. It's fucking stunning. Look at that shit.
Dude, that is gorgeous. Is that ghost leather?
Yeah, they're both ghost leather. Vampire and the laid back. I know. I need Troy to come back so that I can get some slips. I miss him. I also just miss him, but I do need them slips. I'm addicted. He's got me looking at other people for slips. I don't want to do that.
His are the thinnest.
I'm thinking about doing a shipwreck carry. I got a shipwreck pen. I know it's copper scales. Man, I cannot stand shipwreck or copper. It's just the weight, dude. You're gonna need a nice belt for that carry. The i5T is a good platform. Yeah, for sure, dude. Oh, he's talking about copper light. Do I still have that one?
I've got a little copper light. I think it's the 3T.
I think I gave it away. Damn it. Hold on, let me do a check. If I still have it, I'll give it to you.
I got that little bad boy that would make Mersault just puke. But yeah, I've got a little bit of a knife addiction or a flashlight addiction too.
Yeah, it's an interesting rabbit hole. I find I use mine way more than I thought I would. Let me just check in here.
It was a pain in the ass to do with my left hand.
No, I have an i3T. I think I gave it to somebody.
EV arc failed.
I had an Ace Beam copper flashlight I got way back in the day from Going Gear in their box. I was going to give them that, but I don't think I have anything in copper. This is aluminum, aluminum, aluminum. Those are knives. Aluminum, titanium. Hang on a second.
This is the best little utility knife that I found on Amazon. Little frame lock. And I've got a USA made one that exposes about the same amount of blade. And it's got a little shark lock. But then you pull that up. Boom, boom. But I cannot get this one with thumb studs to break. I don't know what the deal is with that. I just had to flick it.
I'm looking for anything copper because I hate copper. So I'm like, if I can give him something, I just don't think I have anything. Which is kind of crazy.
Well, if you don't like it, it would make sense that you don't have a lot of it.
Yeah. Yep. No, I don't have shit. That reminds me, I got these. I got a bunch of these battery cases. There's this website. I think I've showed it before. It's called Pine. I think it's Pinewood Machine Company, and you can buy these cases for batteries, and then I buy the Ranger bands to like secure them. So you take this and you open it. It's got like an O-ring, and then that's what I was about to tell you guys. But then you put the batteries in here, and you can store them like this, which is pretty cool. So
they're not gonna get wet.
When I go on a trip or something, like that's why this was in my backpack. So I have two 10-440s in here, carry my flashlight, and then I have two backup batteries. So I have 3 batteries for a trip, which will cover me, more than enough. But I just bought a bunch more. You can see I have 4 now in the 10-440 size for all my 10-440s. Because it turns out in the custom flashlight game, a lot of these makers have preferences on the batteries that you use in their stuff, and I like to go with whatever they recommend. So like CWF recommends these VAP cell batteries or whatever, button top. These guys recommend a flat top from another company or whatever. So I have all these different batteries. So I'm trying to like color coordinate. So I have like the different colors. And then I got into this light. So I bought a bunch of 14500s. So I bought these. They're AA size holders. Well, they don't fit these batteries perfectly. They're a little too tight. So I'd put it in there and it was like I couldn't get them out. I had to use my Knipex to pull them out. So I don't know. Somebody can answer this, Marceau or Kyle or somebody who's into flashlights. Is a 14500 the same size as a AA, or is it slightly thicker? Just close. I'm thinking it's the casing, where like a AA would just have like a cheap plastic.
It's got a thicker wrap on it.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. But I had to. So what I did was I actually took a Ranger band, a smaller one. I rolled up sandpaper and put the Ranger band on it, and then I just like went in and out of this thing a bunch of times. So now they kind of just pop in.
Just to open it up a little bit?
Yeah, but I didn't do it to the lid. So that's still a little tight. So when you open it, sometimes they come out with it, but it's fine. It's not like, as long as I can easily pull it out, because before I had to use pliers.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah. But I love these. They're just
Marceau says the 14.5 is the same size as a AA, different voltage.
So why? So maybe they just made this a little too tight. Like here's the green one. You see it does the same thing, but I sanded it out so I can get it in and out a little bit. I mean, I don't need pliers at least, you know. That one's still a little tight, but my sandpaper started doling out.
Not exact.
I was thinking maybe I could put a little sandpaper thing on a Dremel wheel or something and get in there with it, or just use my Leatherman file might do it real fast.
Yeah, you could really fuck it up with the Dremel.
Yeah. So I ordered more tonight because I have the Okluma coming and they have different batteries. So I got 4 of those, of course. So I emailed after I ordered and I was like, hey, I just got some and they're a little tight. I had to sand it out. And I told them it's for these batteries. So maybe it's that. So I was like, maybe you can make it a little bit, you know, wider or whatever. I don't want it to like fall out. But I mean, if you look at the AAAs.
Well, coming from the vape game, you know,
they just fall right out.
You can have the same battery and you can have a thicker wrap that's going to make the diameter slightly bigger.
That's what I think it is. I think it's the wrap. Yeah. So it could be this wrap because those do seem a little bit thick. But yep. I'm going to skip ahead a little. Sorry if I miss anything. NJT hand power videos on his making stuff is cool. Oh, there you go. I haven't seen those. I don't know why I haven't seen that. That click is satisfying as hell, but I carry too much shit. Yep, I feel you, man. That's why I switched. I got rid of my wallet because honestly, I hated carrying a wallet. And I just have a phone case called a Wally case. You could probably find a different one, but this is the best one I could find. It has a loop on the back and a wallet. So it has all of that, but it's still relatively thin. Like I hate thick ass cases, but I'm getting rid of the wallet. So it's way less space taken up than a wallet and a phone. So that eliminates the wallet, which takes up a whole pocket. So that freed me up to like carry an extra knife or whatever. So like right now I carry a flashlight. I carry 2 knives. I carry this little coin in my right front pocket. I think that's it. I mean, I have like a pill case and stuff, but I have on my off the grid pants, which I replaced all my pants with. They have a little zipper on the side, little hidden pocket. I put that there. But yeah, that's everything. So I'll carry 2 knives, flashlight, this, and then my phone. And then today I carried this just to get it in pocket.
What is that?
So this dude at Blade Show gave me this. And he was like, here, dude, you can check this out, review it, or whatever you want. It's Tomorrow Tool. The guy works for American Edge, which I'd never heard of until I started chatting with him. They're apparently like a pretty well-known dealer. They've been around for a while. They sell like Microtex and Protex and stuff. He does other custom work. And this is his pry bar. It's called the Butter Bar.
I kind of like that.
Yeah, it's really comfortable in the hand. That's the main thing for me. And he didn't put a bottle opener on it, which ruins every pry bar ever.
I don't like bottle openers on mine at all.
It's a pry bar. That's what you do with a bottle. You pry it. Like I can just use this. Like I don't understand why people need a bottle opener. It's because they don't actually use it. You know what I mean? For anything but that, I guess. But anyway, yeah. He has these made in the Ukraine, he said, and they're out of grade 9 titanium.
What is that pattern on? Is that just scratched in there? That little radius?
It says Tomorrow Tool. It's milled in. You probably can't see it too well, but it's spelled out Tomorrow Tool. That's his brand. It's really cool.
Yeah, I like that.
And the slip is sick, dude. It's made by somebody, Salt and Pepper.
Has it got a clip on the back of it?
Yep. It's really slick, dude. And then another dude at Blade Show, tailored by Cortez, he gave me this slip. Still trying to find, I'm hoping that new surge slip joint fits in here, but this slip is sick.
I've seen his stuff. I follow him on Instagram.
Yeah.
Cortez Leather.
Yeah. If it was just big enough to fit my nip slip or something, I would carry. I just don't have anything that fits in here. He made it for the bear. So if I don't find anything to fit in here, I will give this away. And I'm gonna have him custom make me something for the nip slip.
Well, your one of your little
tried it. The Vanish doesn't fit.
It doesn't fit?
Nope. I tried, don't you worry. Oh, later, Roll. Sorry, I missed some of your comments there, dude.
I always use Bics too. I was great at opening bottles with a Bic.
Oh, that's all I ever use is a Bic lighter. Yeah. I can use a stapler. Like I can use anything to open a bottle.
Anything that you can pry against your hand.
Yeah. Have you seen?
I see.
I couldn't do the thing where you put it like on a table and whacked it. I never could do that. I would just fucking break the bottle.
I never saw the point of that. But the lighter was always a good trick.
Knives? No, I have seen plastic ones, so maybe that's what that is. Maybe that's what that is. Mexican jumping beans. I was the NJT OG with the pager. Homie put mine aside before the drop and let me pick my lucky number 13. I don't know what that means with the pager. Okay. But that's cool, man. Number 13. What's the... Oh, you're talking about the... Yes. NJT made a... He sent me one before. He made a Fidget. It's a slider that literally looks like a Motorola pager. It's fucking hilarious. It's made out of Zerk. It's really nice. It's like a big ass slider. I have a video on it. He sent it to me. It's really cool. It's just too big. But it literally has the Motorola thing on it on the front and everything. It's really sick. Nice, dude. Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah,
dude. I've never gotten into watches, and I don't think I ever will, because I just really like the Apple Watch. I mean, the only reason I have a watch is because of the Apple Watch. Otherwise, I just wouldn't wear one, I think. But, you know, I might get into it. I don't know. I like that I can see the weather. That's mostly what I use it for, is the weather. The time, obviously, but mostly weather. I want a midnight jack still. Oh, that reminds me, guys. If you're looking for midnights, they have them at what is it called? The Sportsman's Warehouse?
I think it's Sportsman's Warehouse.
Sportsman.
Should auto-populate. Let me see.
There's two. There's also like the Sportsman's. There's another one too. Let's find out. Midnight Jack. Oh, there it is. I'll pull these up. They have the gold ones and purple. And this is the one, man, I'm tempted, really tempted to pick one of these up. But I think I'm going to hold out. Hopefully they'll do a drop and have some crazier colors. But
that is pretty sick.
So good, dude. I got to handle one at the show. And they feel better. Like, I mean, it's the same design. They didn't change anything. But obviously the OEM has gotten better, you know? This is the purple. Man. But yeah, I have another sick slip from Troy. It's got purple leather underneath the white wax. This is my midnight. Feels great. I mean, walk and talk is pretty good, but I bet the new ones feel that much better. I mean, this is really good, though. This was definitely my favorite for the longest. Oh, there's rust on the spine. Look at that. Clean that up. This is why I have this product from KPL, the rust eraser. This thing is the shit. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I can't zoom in. But can you see that rust right here?
Barely, yeah, I can see it.
So now it's gone.
Do you then seal it with something, put any oil on it?
So what I'll do is I'll do the rust eraser, then I knew I dropped my alcohol. Then I'll clean it off with alcohol.
And then wicked wax it?
Yeah, just to get the like rust eraser shit off of there, because it's like, you know, it's like a pencil eraser. I might as well take a look at the whole thing, make sure we're good. Looks like we are. And then take the wicked wax and just take a little bit and run that down the spine. Honestly, I think it's the first time I've had any rust on a Jack Wolf. I had this out not too long ago. I must have got it wet or something.
That wicked wax is great for patina and micarta too.
Dude, it's good for so much shit. Like I'll put it on the carbon fiber. It helps prevent rust. Like I'll put it on the blade right now too. Might as well. Who knows when I'll pull this knife out again, you know?
Why am I failing this?
But yeah, this stuff's good. I'll just put a little layer on and then wipe it down just a little bit because I always put too much on. Close it up. And then I can store it right back in the slip.
Good to
go. But yeah, the Midnight's sick, man. Does anyone know of an aftermarket company that does anything for the necros? Or does Israel corner the market with that stuff? The Necronauts? You mean like what do you mean corner the market? You can have any modder do work for you. But no, it's not a big enough company to be selling scales for or something.
Yeah, there are not enough knives out there where a scale maker.
Yeah. Jim, check out my buddy Bob Poncho. It might be gone by now, but he was talking about selling his gunslinger today, and he was talking about selling it for like $150. He just sells shit for cheap. So go check out Old Man Bob Poncho on Instagram. He might have one for sale. Might be gone, but no, I'm not trying for a Rosie. Hoping
You've
he
had
does
a
a
Rosie, haven't
lefty
you?
or a sheep's foot eventually. You know? Okluma is in the dump, but I loved it. Yeah. I had one. That's the funny thing. We should look and see. Let me pull up my channel and see if that video is still there. Yeah, wait. Best flashlight ever. It's just a whole bunch of CWF videos. I never did a video on it. That's incredible. Yeah, I guess I never did a video on it. Okluma DC 0. Bearded Gear has one. Tri-State has a video on the DC0. Scotchin' Things has a video. Lefty.
Cold dude, turn it on.
Wait, why? What did you say?
What does Cold do? Turn it on.
Is that he doesn't use his shit? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm just giving him a hard time because that's what he does on his unboxings, on his reviews.
Knives.com. Okay. So we have a box. So here's to get it. Basically, when I ordered it, open. Remember, I bought in a flat 5% time, but then you're gonna click to a 15. That's what you want to.
Is that it?
And 15%. No, this is 50, a CWF. This and freaking pops it out, and then it shoots across, like it drops down. Where when I pull my phone out of my pocket, this is a adapter, stuff like that. But there's a comparison to 1040. But I do read that they post on a. So I don't know why that video is showing up when I search Oklahoma, but I guess I never did a video on it. Sorry, I didn't share that, did I? Oh yeah. I gotta say, this guy with his hair.
What's his story?
So I've been wearing a hat all day.
He's worried about his hair, that's for sure.
I'm not good at staging shit. So
he's body checking.
I'm even wearing my work shirt, Schluter Systems. But yeah, I got the.
He's high as fuck, is what's happening. But he's got
a people a bad name. I'm high as fuck, and I don't act like that.
I think I've seen his. I think I've seen a video of him doing a Sebenza video. That guy.
What's the name of his channel? I don't recognize him.
Archman. I don't know. Here he is again. Okay, he looks less high here.
This thing is ridiculous.
What?
He's got his hat on.
I probably saw those videos when I was looking into these last year or 2 years ago. Is that 2 years old? Yeah, 3 years ago. Yeah, all right. So I never did it. Surprising. I thought I talked about it. But yeah. He's like, you broke it? Yeah, what happened to it? Oh, look, that's how far behind I am.
You're way behind, dude. Because I pointed that out to you about 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago.
It got tossed when we moved along with a Strider and 2 men. How the hell did that happen, dude? That right there tells you got too many knives. If you can't even keep track of stuff when you move. I just had the one case and some other stuff. I put it all in a plastic bin and then brought it. Fuck, you lose 2 Medfords and a Strider.
And a Kuma.
What's up, Zach? Zach stuff recommended this snack when I was at Blade West. It's called Nom Nom Snacks or something. It's Hawaiian. So good. I ordered a 5-pack when I was. He cost me like $200 when I was hanging out with him at Blade West because I bought that and I bought that Surge slip joint because of him. Now that's an influencer right there, Zach stuff.
Zach does it without even trying.
I showed it earlier, man. This is the headband. Oh, that's not right. Hold on. Yeah, this was the one thing I told them because they were asking for feedback. I thought the head strap could be a little more intuitive, but I think I did kind of figure it out. You can get it kind of centered.
I like it because it looked like it would go over a skateboard helmet very well.
This is the Woven E7 coming soon. I really like this thing. I could have used it yesterday, and once I realized I just didn't want to go back inside. My shoes were wet. I had this, so I used this, but I was hanging solar lights around my fence line, and it got dark while I was doing it. So I ended up doing this move. And that sucks because you're like, trying to get the angle right, it's impossible, right? This would have been perfect because it just, wherever your head's looking, that's where it's going, you know? But yeah, videos coming up on this. I compared like 5 different lights and went over a bunch of stuff, and it's really good. And I think they're sending me a smaller light because I think they realize I'm more into the smaller lights. But then again, I have a bunch of freaking big ones here I reviewed. So she said 18650s are worse with different lengths and widths when they're supposed to be the same. I tried collecting pine sap the other night, and so dude told me to get the fuck out of the area, and it wasn't even his property.
I used to get that shit when I would gather mushrooms out of cow patties.
What the fuck are you collecting pine sap for? What do you do with pine sap?
I think you make tinder and shit to burn.
Out of fucking pine sap?
I think so.
I wouldn't want to collect that shit, dude. That's the devil. You remember like camping or doing anything and you touch a tree like that and get fucking sap on your hands?
Oh yeah, that stuff would never come off.
Oh, that shit was the worst, man. Almost as bad as I don't know if they have them here in the US. Somebody tell me, but in Germany, they have these things called Brennissen. And it's like it's hard to explain. It's kind of like, looks like a poison ivy plant, sort of, but it has a bunch of these like stingers on it. They're almost like bristles. And when they come across your arm, leg, whatever, it fucking burns for like 15 minutes or whatever. You'll just be like, oh my God, it's like you're burning. And you walk through like a fucking field of these things and your legs just get lit up. That's probably worse than the sap, but yeah, that's called Brennissen. I don't know
That's
if they
why I don't go to Germany.
Don't know if they have them here. Hey, Zach Stubb with the $4.99. Thanks, dude. I know I'm late.
Pizza operator said stinging nettles. I wonder if that's something.
Stinging nettles. That would make sense. That sounds right. Germany, they're pretty, you know, they just call them Brennissen, which means like burning. I've done videos harvesting it. I have tons of red pines on my property. What do you do? He probably told me. Hold on. It would be cheaper to try sending you some. Jesse, word. You can get really good fat wood at Menards or Home Depot. That's true. Georgia Fatwood. That's a good way to start a fire.
I think that's what the pine sap's for, to make stuff that's easy to burn.
I want to know, though. I look for dead pine trees. That's where you can get the best fat wood. Okay, but you said you were collecting pine sap. So I'd like to know what the hell you do that for. I use a beaver to open my mouth.
You're way behind.
It's great. Dead red pine stumps. Yeah, also if you cut dead branches close to the tree, there's usually a few inches worth in there. What the fuck are you doing with it? Next year, Kev's into watch it. Yeah, you never know, man. I don't say never anymore.
Yeah, I learned that when I said never to slip joints.
Kev rusted his spider ghost salt. I did not, but I could. Yep, I could rust titanium. I have actually. I had a giant mouse biblio titanium, and it rusted inside the scale. They were like, I don't even know how that's possible, but you can send it back. I was like, okay. I keep those little moisture absorbing sacks that come with the packages in my knife. Yeah, so do I. I have them everywhere, dude. And here's 2. But that's a good idea, dude. I'll throw a couple in here. I didn't actually have them because it's gonna look like shit in this ballet tray, but fuck it. Actually, there's like a little slot down here. I'll put them in there. Good idea. Maybe he's actually John Wick, and it's funny. I want to look up the snacks for you guys because it was Anomo. Let me try that. Probably not gonna work. Oh, got it. Here it is, guys. If you're interested, dude, I found today they have fucking bugles in there. Remember bugles?
Absolutely.
So they take bugles, Chex, wasabi peas, pretzels, and they add pepper and some kind of they must glaze it with something, and then they
Ooh, look at those hot peas. I love those things.
Yeah, but I don't like wasabi peas, but these are they're not too aggressive. But it's got some kick to it. Yeah, sweet, spicy, savory. It's exactly that. It's fucking amazing, dude. It's made in Portland. So it's a look at that. They even have like for local orders thing. And then they have a if you're local, you can order less than 5 bags. I had to order 5 bags, but I don't care. It's 5 fucking good ass bags of snacks. So
take care, Ginger Fisher.
Definitely check them out, guys, and shout out to Zach Stuff for the recommendation.
Kyle Coonley, made in Portland with love by Junkie.
And then let's go take a look at this slip joint he made me buy. Son of a bitch. Oh no, this is available now too. Oh,
I got that one.
I might order it. I wanted to actually design one.
Dude, it's so good.
This is the Slip 7, and I didn't realize it had like a all acid wash. I'm not a biggest fan of that, but that's okay. It does look cool. Zach had a G10 one, and he said for some reason the titanium ones have stronger springs, which that was my gripe with the G10 one, was it was just a soft spring. But look at this. It's sexy as hell.
Very understated.
I wish there was like a filler tab or a way to just not have holes there. So I'll probably just use the clip, I guess, or maybe I can find a slip that it clips into somehow. I don't know. That's the only downside for me is the clip, because I prefer made for me in China. Good. So he has those. Looks like he has watches and he has this, which, man, I really want to buy one now, but
dude, those are great. I love them.
Yeah, but it's red. I don't want red. Is it
orange?
Yeah, I don't want orange. Why doesn't he have color options?
Well, there used to be, and I missed out on that sale. They had a not Arctic. It was that red, white, and blue carbon fiber one.
Ooh, yeah. I don't know. This doesn't do it for me. But yeah, I had a design or an idea with Colin to do a slip joint utility knife that has a finger choil, but this kind of does all that.
Well, you can still do your design. It's not a copy.
No, I know, but I honestly thought it hadn't been done, so it takes the wind out of my sails a little bit on that. The Ranger sucks. I had the Nebula fat carb. I just don't like button locks that are loosey like that, and the design doesn't do it for me. It doesn't suck. It's just not for me. And this thing's wild, man. Somebody tried to tell me this was a knockoff of some other knife, like a Best Tech or something.
Looks pretty original to me.
He's got a cool thing going on. What's the best 18.6? That's hard, man. I mean, what price range would be my question? Like, if you want affordable, the Olight Warrior Mini 3 is really good. The Baton Pro is really good. A lot of the Olight stuff, honestly. I love this because it has the tail switch. So you have the tail switch, but it also has a magnet in here. It also will charge back here, but you have this capability to like flash somebody like that or just click it on. And then you still have the side button that you can use as well. So I really, and the size is good if you like the size. They're dropping the Nano. That's an 18350. So same thing, just shorter. And I actually, in the video, I think, or no, the unboxing, I swapped the heads and they work. You can put this head on this body and battery. And I guess because they're the same voltage and everything, it's just a shorter battery. It works. Didn't fry anything. But if you want like a custom light, then I'm not your guy because I don't know everything about those lights. I did get to handle some at Blade Show from Yellow Day Energy. I actually met the guy last year. He's cool, Chris. He had some cool lights, but they're 18650. It's a fat light. That's Mr. Nice. What's Mr. Nice Guy?
Wow, that is really sweet.
That's NGM Co. What the hell? He makes $200 tie pipes.
I to smoke out of.
That's Nice Guy Machine Works, I guess. NGM.
I know Combat Beads used to have like a little.
This is the guy who has the super expensive pry bars, right? Because I remember I got one from Urban EDC, this one, and it was like $275 for this. $230. I don't know. I spend a lot of money on shit, so like I get it. It just seems really expensive to me. Am I crazy, John? It is extremely nice. Like,
yeah, it's got a lot of angles. I mean, you can see where it's got some.
You can see the machining. There's a lot of machine time on it. The clip's really cool. I mean, I don't know. It just kind of gave me sticker shock, I guess I should say.
Let's see if he's got a little pipe on there.
Yeah, what were they talking about? The gay bar? Oh, okay. I love this guy now. The gay bar? That's fucking hilarious. Titanium sunshine ring made with pride. Oh, shit. I love it.
Too good.
How much is this thing? Because I got one of these in too, and I was like, I bet you it's like $80 or $120. $100 for that miniature ass thing.
Just a little prize, a little.
I don't know. He's got a cool thing going on, clearly. Dude, this right here forgives anything this guy ever does. So.
Here's a little pipe.
Here's a lanyard. This?
Yep. Oh, click on that.
So what is this?
It's a pipe. It closes up. You can put your tobacco in there.
Where does it close?
Look.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Is closed?
Yeah, scroll down.
I don't see how it does that. Oh, I'm a little confused.
It doesn't surprise me, but it's pretty cool. How much is it? I bet it's $300.
$230.
$230.
Lanyard beads. How much is a Delrin lanyard bead? $45. Yeah, but he makes it all here, so it's fair. But the gay bar is fucking awesome. So
yeah, drink water, put your weed in there. I've said tobacco to be
bacon jam's pretty good, man. I've had it. I just had it the other day. I had this. I went to this food truck at that embroidery place. They had a food truck outside, Van Pelt hot dogs, and he had the Jammer hot dog, and it was bacon jam on the bun, the hot dog, and then arugula, and it had gorgonzola and like this sort of like red onion stuff on top. I got rid of the gorgonzola because I don't.
That sounds like an asshole Punisher.
No, it was great. I had it. I went back the next day, got another one. Oh, she was good. Zach influenced me to buy my own jerky. Did anybody explain the pine sap? Am I still that far behind?
No, I never saw it come up. I never saw anybody. It must be a secret.
Kev, show us what that moof do with he light. What the fuck?
Yeah, I've got a really cool little
oh, your
EDC
wife
pipe
tossed it.
called the Journey pipe. Y'all Google that.
Well, next time she gets mad at you for spending money, you just be like, listen, you threw away like $2,000 maybe. So I gotta rebuy that shit. Natural fire starter, you can make it into glue. It's a natural bug repellent, and you can use it to heal wounds. I don't know, man. I don't think I would go getting that shit for glue. What the fuck? You could buy glue. I got glue right here.
That's my EDC tobacco.
But okay, whatever.
Pipe
That's
of
cool.
choice.
You want to be all natural and shit. I get it. I just wouldn't want to touch that shit. Stinging Nettles US version. Yeah, I got the overseas one. But I think they're more aggressive in Germany. Like they burn more. Because I've seen people here like immune to it and shit or
That's because they're filled with hate in Germany. The nettles are.
They're protected.
I'm kidding, dude. I'm German.
18650 or longer than unprotected. Okay, we got answers. Thank you, guys. Don't need any more. I'm just kidding. Okay, pine pitch, they're calling it. All right. All right, calm the fuck down. Hillbilly Fatwood hits a little different. You guys save those salt packets? I use them for soft pretzels. Did not recognize that Archman guy. That's Nice Guy Machine, isn't it? Oh! That's what they're saying. So the guy, what? I told you I saw his like Sabenza video or something. So, okay. So that guy in those videos that we were talking about, he's this guy. He makes these, apparently.
Oh, the dude with the hair?
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Well, he's high. That no wonder why he makes the pipe. I'm into him.
I told you he was high.
Look at him.
I told you that motherfucker was high. My EDC gear enthusiasm has only grown and finally came to the point where I had to be a maker. Not only that, but I need to buck the trend of outsourcing. All goods with... Yes, okay. Got it.
What was his channel? Do you remember? I might need to follow him.
Archman or something. That's funny. Cool.
Archman.
Want to see the coolest slip joint? I hate them all that nobody talks about. What is it? What are you talking about?
I'm subscribed to him now.
Soon left you. I doubt he's put out any videos lately. Maybe
he got 2,800 subscribers. Chef Rocky.
If price doesn't matter. Yeah, I wouldn't know, man. It would definitely be a custom one then, though. And there's a lot in that size. Like, I think one that's popular is the Cylon from Focusworks. Jim Skelton design, actually. Or it's a collaboration. I got it. Thank you, guys. I got it. Those pry bars are way overpriced. I don't know. I mean, we talked about it, and he has one called the Gay Bar, so he can do whatever he wants. I honestly don't care. He's got a check mark in my book now.
Pushing what's politically correct and saying.
There you go. The grasshoppers were for Bud, and they don't close. So, ha, John, fuck you.
Well, if you have a little, I've got a little EDC grinder, because you never want to burn bud. It doesn't burn as evenly.
Do these makers think they're dealing with the government to charge that much? My guess is he bought machines to make these things, right? And he's got to pay those off. So that's why they cost that much. And they are probably, they look like the nicest milled pry bars I've seen. Like,
if you look at the different angles on them, that's
like
all
like
time.
The way that clip is designed and shit. Like if you look at, I have two fulcrums I haven't carried in forever, right? I think these are like $100, 85, $100, but it's just a slab. It's got a couple notches here, and that's it, right? It does have the cool clip thing, but it's also made by Best Tech in China. So, you know, if this is $100 here or in China, if Vero made this here, he'd be charging $230 too. So I don't know.
Did I ever show
I'm
you
not
this
saying
one?
I'm gonna buy it or anything, but that thing looks wild, dude.
This thing comes from a guy on Etsy.
Ah, okay. I think you did.
And it's a you know, just a pry bar, but it holds these quarter-inch bits by these super magnets. I mean, it doesn't shake, doesn't rattle.
Quarter-inch or 4 mil?
No, quarter-inch, regular bits.
Nice. That's always the downside.
back, or check this out.
I'd be eating those hot dogs all the time.
I can magnetically put it there, or I can put it at the end.
Nice.
And I keep a T6, a T8, a T10, and a Phillips in it. It's a great little pry bar. Made in America.
Well, the dude sells out of everything, and he's super popular. So I think I've heard people were saying he was doing some Steingraber stuff and talking shit on overseas and stuff like that. But I don't know the whole story. He's high in almost all his videos and streams. Okay, got it. Good to know my radar. I almost said gaydar was on. Dude, the Ant Design E1 pry bar is fantastic. Really is one of the best. Let's check out these lights I was going to show you guys. So this guy is somebody I've never heard of or anything. Nobody talks about, but these look good, man. This is the JC Customs Hydra. So it's same size battery as my Focus Works, which is why I was like Googling custom 14500 lights because I want more. And this one has a triple LED. So it's got 3 emitters. So it's different, right? This is going to be more of like a, I guess, what would you call this? Like multi-use? Like it'd be good for close, but also for seeing a little bit distance. This one, I'm guessing, would just be good for like flooding an area, like lumens, right?
Right.
Not candela. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning. Triple Samsung 5000K. Not my favorite. I like the softer ones, but it's fine. 14500 button top. Triple optic, hyper glow gasket, matching switch boot. It's got, I don't know what Bistro firmware is. I don't know all this shit. And there's like all this stuff to tell you how to use it. But here's your groups, which I guess those are by lumens, not percentage. Some people do it by percentage. But I do like some of these because I really don't like, CWF has like one mode that makes sense for me, 15% and 100%. All the other ones have at least 4 modes, and like it's like 1, 5, 10%, and 100. It's like, well, where's that like middle ground, you know? So this one does 8, 235, and then 1300 lumens. So that'd be pretty good right there, I think. So you basically have a low, medium, and a high, right? Not quite medium, but I don't know why they don't have ones that are more spec like that. But this one, 8, 104, 506, 1300, that would work, I guess. But I don't really want 4 settings. But anyway, these look pretty cool, right? My concern with it is the size. And I emailed them and asked what the diameter was because they don't say. How do you not have dimension?
The sizes, yeah.
Like, so if anybody has one of these and you know, let me know. It's aluminum for $275. That doesn't sound bad. Maybe the triple emitter is a little more expensive. I mean, the price alone really isn't that bad. Look, got some cool anodizing ones. So I'd be curious if anybody knows anything about these. And I'm caught up now, by the way.
It's bizarre that it doesn't have a just simple height, width.
Most of them do. Yeah. Like this one, he has listed at 22 millimeters. Now, I don't know what they measure. So like up here, yeah, it's 21.6. But down here, it's 19. So that's nice. It thins out a little bit.
Measure at the widest point.
I hear the Okluma is actually thinner than this, which would be cool. But I really don't want anything thicker than this. And that's why I wanted to ask, because with triple emitter, I figure maybe it's fatter. You know? The flashlight CDC design on their live the other day was crazy cool. Look, oh, they designed one on a live? That's crazy. That's pretty cool. I'd like to do a flashlight, but I think I want to learn more first and know my preferences and all of that. When I got my CKF and saw the card with all the options, my mind broke. CWF, you mean? The micro click, you mean? He's got like 20 options or something like that. But it's not too difficult to adjust. I hate programming a flashlight though. I feel like I'm always just freaking out because it's like you just have flashing lights and shit you have to like try to follow, and it never actually works the way you think. You just get lucky and it works. But yeah, I guess nobody has any info on this one. I just said a minute ago the you mean the Hydra is good to go. My buddy had one. They're nice. Do you know how big it is, though? That's my concern with it, is how big it is. But yeah, Scotch and things. These come with, it's like 5 different modes. I hate that, where it's like low, lower, medium, mediumer, high. You know, it's like, come on. So I set mine to where it's 15%, which is like, I've done the math on that. It's like 85 lumens, and then 100%, 650 lumens, then back to 15. That's it. So I have look around the room mode, and I have full blast mode, you know? That's how I roll with that shit right there.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah, I got this clip for it. Looks sexy as fuck, dude. Look at that. I got rid of the Zircuti clip, sold it with the machine tie one.
Yeah, that looks pretty sick.
I figured that clip would help sell it. That was one of the reasons I did that. And then this one's machined tie, this Hoku clicky. So I figured it'd be good to have one black one machine tie. It's a secret what I bought. I'm so far behind on uploading. Yeah, the Ripper is awesome. But yeah, if anybody likes the 10-440 size like the CWF, check out the Hoku clicky. This thing's really good too. This one came programmed with a low, medium, and high, and that's perfect for me personally. It does get hot quick. They kind of both do because they're just so small. Makes sense.
All your small lights are.
Yeah. So that's why I went to this one to give it a shot. Still don't love the forward clicky, but I'm starting to get the hang of it. I think maybe I should have. I don't know. I can't decide if I like memory or not. Like, I like it when I have it set on low, right? But if you didn't have memory, it would always start on low, right? So that might be better. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Mediumer. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's too many options. Like, just give me, Streamlight Micro Stream is a bargain. Yeah, but it's ugly as fuck. Like, I want sexy looking shit. Like, that's the downside with stuff like this. Like, these are cool. They're really good, but they're not like sexy. I don't want this in my EDC. You know what I mean? The one thing I found weird about this Nightcore MH12 Pro U-High LED, it's really good, really bright, but I find it like this is supposed to be kind of tactical, right?
It looks it.
Right? Well, guess how you turn on strobe mode? You can't do it with this. Like, you can't just turn on strobe mode. You have to turn it on and then hold down this button. That makes no sense. If you're trying to be tactical, wouldn't you want it to be able to just hit it and get strobe, right?
Well, maybe
now, you
strobe
could kind of
like
you could do this and just strobe somebody, I guess. And you can technically, because it has memory, if I do this and turn it off, now when I turn it back on, it's on strobe. But, like, I don't know if that counts.
I think strobes, isn't it mainly for when you're lost and you want to just turn it on and have people see you flashing? What the fuck you need strobe?
I thought it was for you have an attacker coming at you and you go like this. Oh, this one's dead.
I'm going to be shooting.
And you hit them right in the face with this thing, and you know what I mean? But that's why I don't like this one. This one you can do strobe from here, but you have to have dexterity.
I'm going to be dispensing freedom pills at that point.
So, like, I get it. But, like, this you have to click on and then do 2 half clicks to get the strobe. And if somebody's coming at me, there's no way my fine motor skills are kicking in and I'm able to, like, do this. I can barely do it when I'm not fucking freaking out.
You've got to go out to a range and start training. You've got to train so that you can get the strobe activated under stress.
Strobe is for starting a party, yeah. Yeah, this does have multiple modes, I believe somebody said.
Howdy gear related. Welcome, brother.
You can set this to tactical or daily carry or something. There's 2 modes. I set it up for tactical. So what that does is when you turn it on, it immediately goes to the brightest setting. And then when you tap, it goes down, right? When you have it on everyday mode, when you turn it on, it starts on low and then it goes up. So it's kind of cool that you can set it to either or. I like that feature. And this one's just super simple. The Work Ghost one, literally turn it on and then it's a reverse clicky. I love it. Just tap, find the mode you want. And then you just double do this for strobe. Pretty simple. First time in the stream. What's up, dude? I know you just said what up too, so it was a double what's up.
Welcome, welcome.
I fell asleep. I missed the giveaway. Yep, you totally missed it, dude. Sorry. Strobe is for tactical bros 10 years ago. See? Told you. You won, Dean. I just need the light to police my brass after dispensing threat. Oh, you mean to police? You mean pick up? Slow strobe SOS signal was a way to originally conserve battery life in an emergency situation where you may have needed it to be on for days at a time. My CWS has strobe and a slower strobe I thought was for biking. Then someone told me it was SOS. I'm such an idiot. If I saw that slower one, it'd just be like, there's a dude on a bike. Yeah, I feel you, man. Yeah, I turned that strobe. I'd never even seen the strobe on this. I immediately set it for this setting every time. I've had like 5 or 6 of these. And then it doesn't come with strobe mode on, but you can program it to, I guess. I always go with the simple ones. Here's the best user manual, Kev. You overthink everything. Just turn it on and use it, then turn it off when done. Yeah, but that wouldn't be fun. What would be the point of having a YouTube channel if I just did the simplest thing? That's exactly how I use them, though. Oh, yeah. So I searched. I randomly was trying to find that Hydra flashlight, and I searched the wrong name, but some stuff came up, so I wanted to look at this. I just searched like JD customer flashlight. I meant custom. Oh, jeez. Here's
Google's
a Surefire
amazing.
one. That looks pretty cool.
Titanium?
I don't know. That looks really nice, actually. Oh, it's small, too. $134. It better be titanium. Oh, it only takes triple. You can't put a 10440 in there. Looks nice. Oh, it's a twisty? Okay, now that ruined it.
Yeah, twisties are bleh.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, you guys couldn't see that. My bad. This looks cool from Woobin. I didn't know they had a normal looking light. Their stuff's always like crazy. What the hell is this from Loctite? Oh, okay, that's something else. Phoenix lights. Doggett. John Deere. So yeah, nothing came up actually. Oh, I saw this. Pens.com. Okay, so these are all just gay. Yeah, okay.
Those are promotional things.
Yeah, so let me try this. Custom flashlights. Yeah, you get the same shit. Like, obviously, these people are all paying for these advertisements.
Yeah, you're looking at paid ads, so you got to go down. Go down.
I know. Here's this guy with the Hydra.
And probably page 2 or more items. You just passed
This
it.
one looks cool, whatever that is. Can I click on that? Alpha Custom Darksucks.com. Okay. Oh, Prometheus lights. $375 on this one. Damn. They don't have it though. So what else we got?
EDC custom flashlights. What's that?
This?
Mm-hmm.
HDS system. Whoa, this
Ooh,
website.
that's like the little parts and shit. Get off that. That makes my head hurt.
Oh my god, that was brutal. Power Tack. They've sent me lights before. They're all tactical looking. Man, this is all just tactical shit. I mean, it makes sense. These guys aren't going to have, there's CWF. These guys aren't going to have like websites that are getting that kind of traction. But yeah, this is definitely not the way to do this. Etsy? That's an interesting thought.
Let me tell you something. Etsy has got some of the coolest shit that I found. That's where I found that pry bar and that razor knife. And that's where I found those hurricane razors by Amsler Tools.
Man, these are horrible.
Put in
See,
there.
the problem is you search custom and they
type in custom titanium flashlight.
They want to pull up customized.
Go titanium.
You know what I mean? I should probably just put in titanium, not custom. Just get rid of that part. Whoa. That looks crazy, doesn't it?
It really does. You talking about the second one?
Oh shit! Sorry, I hate this with Etsy. It's a new page every time. Hold on, switching over.
Yeah, that's the one I was looking at. That does look sick. $1,300.
Yes, no. What the fuck? Oh, personalize. What is this thing?
Got a lot of good ratings.
This is definitely Chinese made, though. Look at the description. It is gorgeous, though. Holy shit, that's nice. There's no way I'd be spending that, but damn.
But you can find some cool stuff on Etsy. In between that, I mean, I think Etsy's kind of like the eBay for handmade shit.
Here's another one. Check this one out. This is the same one, a little more affordable. Man, it looks so good, doesn't it? The
Really does.
buttons and shit. Do they give you what's the?
It'll show you if it's made in America, where it ships from. Go right under.
Here we go. Machine, 5-axis machine. Okay, manufacturing facility in California, USA. LED emitter Nichia 4000K. Nice. I don't know what this is. Dr. Jones. I've heard of the H17FX. That's what I think Lolima
drivers.
uses. What's the battery?
It looks like a
18350. So it's one of those little chunky ones. That's the thing. I don't like those little, I mean, at least for now, I don't like those little chunky ones. Let me pull this back up. That's made by Met & Boss. He says, Kev, go here. Okay. Hang on. Let's keep rolling, and then we'll go look at those sites you're talking about. It's the same one again right here, right?
Yep.
They're all the same. This guy owns Etsy, man. Holy shit.
Well, you can follow his stores. You can go out, and if you see a different one.
So these are all Met & Boss, I guess. It does look cool. Looks really nice to me. Now we're back to this shit.
What's that one on the left? Is that Met & Boss? Yeah, $1,000.
This one too, probably. Yep, same one again. Hey, look at that. Kevin, right there. Custom flashlight. Yeah, not many guys are on Etsy with custom flashlights, I guess. But yeah, you can find cool stuff on Etsy sometimes. Like a lot of times when that's weird. Why is there a Kevin in every one of these? Maybe they know and they have these fucking Google whatever. Look at that thing.
That's pretty organic looking. Like it's got
picking that up. Yeah, there's nothing but that light. So let's go. The other one I wanted to show you guys was on FocusWorks. This is the one that Jim Skelton worked with him on and designed. The Cylon. This thing. This thing too. Look at this thing, dude. That's pretty slick.
Lightsaber.
That's pretty slick, isn't it?
It's very slick.
18650 though, so that's a big boy, I'm guessing. Where's the thickness on this guy? So they don't have the size on here either.
It's weird that they don't list the basic specifications on size.
He did on the other one, on the F2 he does. Which reminds me, he does have like a sale going on, I think. Oh, they're sold out. These Cerakote ones are $150. Dude, that's crazy for a custom flashlight. But even so, look, $175 for what I have. I recommend everybody who's flashlight curious go buy one of these. I mean, it's just a stupid price for a custom light. If you're flashlight curious, I think it's a fantastic choice. So, all right, let's go look at some of these recommendations and see. No one's reaching for a flashlight for self-defense. think I only want aluminum. Temperature thing is a problem. Yeah. I don't know. I think it depends on the size too. Still keep a mag light in each of my vehicles. I use a twisty every day. I hate twisties, man. I just don't like the ones where like you're twisting the battery thing. It just makes no sense to me. Like it just seems like cheap. FD mag lights. So he recommended a link. Kyle did. I can't click it though, which sucks. So man, I can't. Like, I'm gonna have to type that in. HTTPS.
Or you got to pop out your YouTube chat because you can click them in there.
// I'll get it. Is it just J? Is it JL Hawaii or J? Looks like JL to me.
Yeah.
JL Hawaii.
808.com.
808.com. All right, got it. So, that thing's fucking enormous. So what is this? Just flashlight stuff? There's a flashlight website? Cool. I didn't know this existed. 10880? That's a thing? Dude. Okay, back the fuck up. Dude, this is the shit with flashlights. Like, oh man, I'm so lost when it comes to this stuff. The like the emitters and the drivers and like I'm lost on that. But all right, so let's see. They have MSR, Nauticon, Raylight, Well Tool, Mantum Minko, Lumen Top, Fireflies, Ace Beam, Jet Beam, Lewerworks, LEP.
LEP are those laser emitted, like this one right here.
Like what?
These ones that throw ridiculous.
Oh, so it's just like a straight beam?
Yeah, it's like they'll throw a volleyball across the room.
So what's the point of those? Camping or something? Like
I don't know. It's a laser that the lens transmits. So I guess the battery life's a lot longer, but the laser is turned into light when it hits the lens.
That does nothing for me. So let's try MSR. What's MSR?
That's like your rave shit.
All right, not into that. Not the gun. 18650. Is there a way to just search? I just search like 14500 and see what happens. MSR, there's batteries, there's a lumen top. This Ace Beam, I always see people with this. That looks like the cheap ass knockoff Amazon bullshit. None of this looks good to me. None of this looks good. None of this. This all looks like dog shit. I don't know, Kyle. This website is kind of meh for me here. EAG Tech. That's not bad. They do have batteries though. I usually go to illumin.com for batteries. I use this site here. I'll show you. I use this site. I think that's where like FocusWorks and CWF sent me, so I just started going here for stuff. But that's where I get all my batteries. Or there's another one called Lion Supply. Is that it? No, it's Lion.
There it is. It's right under there. Now you got it on there. It's on that page you were just on.
Was it?
Yeah, right there. Lion Safari.
I don't think that's it. Where? It's definitely, I don't know. Whoa. God damn it, I can't type store. You're really gonna make it this hard? Lion Wholesale Batteries, that's what it is. This site. I've gotten some here. They've been really good. I'm guessing the lion is really lithium ion and I just read it the wrong way. It's funny, isn't it?
It is pretty funny.
Yeah.
I usually buy eFest.
Yeah, eFest
Samsung.
I just buy whatever the maker says to use. I feel like that makes the most sense, but maybe I'll end up having preferences and shit eventually. But I like VapCell or VapeCell or whatever. I really wish they would make more of them where you could just USB-C charge them or something. But maybe that's not good because then they charge at too high a rate or something.
Yeah, they charge too fast. The best way is to trickle charge them in an external. I know that from being a vape
It
guy.
was Pine. I'll show you this company, Pinewood Machine. There it is. So this is where I get those battery cases. So they make them for the custom setups. You can buy them for CR123s, AA's, AAA's, these, all of this shit. 18650, 18350 protected. Bunch of different ones. And then you can buy the Ranger bands for $1 each. If you get the cases, you want the 2-inch bands. But yeah, you can get these in 4 or 2. So if you want to just get a 4 one, you can do that. I like the 2 so you can take it on a trip or something like that. This one's pretty cool. It's like a magazine for those little guys.
Little small ones.
Yeah. Same with this. So I really like this website. They have a Bic lighter cap. I don't know. Pretty cool. Do we get any other recommendations before? I guess we should wrap this up. It's getting late. Phoenix all day. Jordy actually just came out with his first folder. Yeah, I saw the prototype. I was talking to him about it last night, actually. I want him to make a left-handed Bob the Box Cutter. Have you seen his box cutter, Javon?
No.
Here, check this out, dude. You would probably love this thing if you're into box cutters. So I want one, but it's right hand only. So it has this lever thing.
Oh, that's
like a
pretty
bolt
fucking
action
slick.
design. And it looks like it's real easy to remove.
To change the blade, deploy to the kink right there. Hold the button in place. Push straight down until it clicks, and then slides out.
So the only downside for me with that is you're pushing straight down on a tip of a blade.
Install.
Yeah.
That always freaks me out with box cutters, but
you have to push that way, not that way.
Oh,
okay. To change the blade,
that's not bad.
Deploy to the kink right there. Hold the button in place. Push straight down until it clicks.
I think you could get the hang of that.
I like that. How much is it?
Look at that, dude. Isn't that sick?
Very sick.
I don't know. This says 172, but that's it's titanium. He has $85 for aluminum, which, dude, seriously, with flashlights and shit, I feel like aluminum's perfect. For this box cutter, aluminum makes sense, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be lighter too.
Gunmetal. I hear Happy Haptics was saying his gunmetal blue is sexy as hell. So maybe try the gunmetal blue one, 85 bones. It's not bad, right?
No, that's a little winner.
Yeah. Check it out. FocusWorks EDC, made in Canada. Guy makes it all. But yeah, I would get one, but it's a right-handed design. You know what I mean? He also has pens. I haven't really delved into these. Looks like they have a magnet cap. And then he has fidgets. He makes these little coins. You'd probably like these too. These little half coin things you can fidget with. And then he's very popular for this one, the micro
little spinner.
Yeah, his micro spinner is super popular. The tungsten ones are really sought after. Look at this, dude. $325.
Damn.
Yeah, this is a new thing. I think it came out recently, the drifter. It's just like a coin thing that you can. He doesn't have a video on this. Usually he does, but it's like just magnets on each side. It's not a track or anything. You just kind of do this. I have a video.
Around.
I think, yeah. And he's got beads and shit too. So cool website, cool dude. But yeah, you might like that.
Yeah, I've got a site pulled up. I'm gonna check it out.
If you want to tinker, get an MSR. Yeah. See, I don't. I want it to be simple. You can also mod lights if you want something specific. Very helpful guy. Who are you talking about? That website?
Okay, me?
That's what he's saying. There's only about 4 battery manufacturers and the rest are rewrapped. Yeah. I hear the same thing with power tools. People always talk about that. A lot of them are just Samsung cells, right?
Samsung's the main.
Yeah, that's what I understand. The drifter is sick. It's a free floating coin slider. Yeah, it is cool. Definitely a fun one to just have around. The one they sent me from Urban was like brass, which I hate. It's just so heavy. But I'd like to try like an all Taiwan or something like that. Would be cool. All right, so there's no other recommendations for custom 14500s, huh? Sounds like the big names in the game are the Focusworks, Okluma, that Hydra one we just saw, and then Laulima Metalcraft. That's probably the other one I would get eventually is a Laulima. But they seem fat, man.
They do seem a little thicker.
Yeah, like this is, I measured it in millimeters, but let me measure it in inches, like up here. I understand the Okluma's thinner. This is 0.86 inches. And then down here, it's 0.752. I think the Laulimas actually say 0.85. So I guess it wouldn't be any bigger than this, right? They're probably measuring at the thickest part. Right? What lighter? Well, no, he said he sold it. Happy Haptics. He said he sold his F2. A lot of customs will be 350, 650, 18, 350, 650. Yeah. When you go into over ready, Hanko, etc. Yeah, it's just too big for me. But I said that before. Let's look up Malkoff because you've talked about them a lot. I'm gonna guess they're ugly as fuck. Can I search 14500? They have a charger. Okay. This website is immediately fucking overwhelming. I hate when that happens. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah. That's ugly. See, Marceau just likes functional quality. You know what I mean? And I wish I was that person. But I need sex appeal.
A little boozy.
I need sex appeal. I don't know why I'm stupid like that. I do want to try a Surefire stiletto at some point. I hear those are wild. That was like 2 years ago, but still. Those were the small ones? Jesus. Try to get an elusive McGizmo. One of the goats. Do they have that size, though? I mean, I'm pretty good at getting elusive shit. McGizmo. Flashlights. Whoa. This website is terrible.
That's so 1990.
I don't think he makes them anymore or whatever. That looks okay. It's a little too futuristic for me. Is that why they're popular? That's a keychain one. I mean, they look cool, but they're a little too lightsaber-y, right? That one looks pretty cool. Are these like super expensive though?
Well, the prices aren't listed, so you got to figure they are. Especially if they're not
Jim
made.
Mods on IG. Oh shit, dude, we're running into SKL.
Oh, SKL's been on, yeah, for 12 minutes.
Yeah. All right. Let's wrap it up then. I don't want to. You want to do the giveaway for the people who stayed?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I don't even remember what I put in here. It was a Best Tech Man. It was a CRKT. It was the free light that Olight is giving away this month. The orange mono output. Some stickers. There's some stuff. There's some stuff in here. All right.
Stuff. Free stuff.
Yeah, so let's do a hashtag. Let's come up with a hashtag.
Good luck, everybody.
Is there any way? Oh, I have an idea. Let's see if this works. Can you make people put comments on live streams, or would that not work? Like, could we make people go subscribe
put comments on live streams until they go live? They're not live anymore.
All right, so let's do this then. We don't even have that many people left, but whatever. Let's use Big Red's last video. It's on the Tuya Wrath. All right, let's try that. I just put the way to enter in there. Oh, that thumbnail is fucking pretty sick. I came up. Chose a good one. All right, I pinned it. You guys let me know what part I missed, and then I'll fix it. But basically, you go watch that video on Big Red's Tuya Wrath video. You like it, you subscribe, and then you leave a comment with the word lefty in it. And then I'm going to go to YouTube comment picker, which still works. I can't get it to link to my Instagram.
I could not get it to work last night. It failed on me for the first time ever.
For YouTube or for
YouTube?
Oh,
I use it every week, and last night it did not work. I had to go manual.
That sucks. I have an issue with getting it to work for Instagram, because Instagram's fucking retarded and they hate me and they won't let me. Like, I had to create a Facebook page and then I got it to work for a while and then it just sucks. So let's see how many comments we have so far. 14. All right. So we'll give you guys a couple of minutes to go do that. There's only 48 people left, so somebody will win this.
Your chances are good.
Somebody will win. Duh. Yeah. The only box cutter I have is this one, I think. Oh, and I have the James Brand Palmer. I have this, the Ruck Giltech. It's pretty good. I traded it to with Jesse. He wanted that Aerocraft one that was cool, but I just could never change the blades. I just don't like these little utility knives, really. But it's cool. It's left-handed.
Hey, you can't sleep in my lap and all of a sudden start fucking swatting me.
What? Your cat?
I've got a cat that's been asleep in my lap that all of a sudden just started swatting me.
Yeah, pocket stuff. That's why I always add the thing about watching 30 seconds. I think there's a timer on it. If people just go to the video, leave a comment and leave, they don't watch any of the video, then it won't hold the subs. I don't know. I'm just trying to get Big Red a couple subs. I don't know. Hopefully they hold up. A lot of you guys already watch him anyway, so it's not. You can just leave another comment. I won't filter duplicates. I didn't check that off for that reason. You know? Just do a number? A hashtag? All right. Hashtag Rocky's giveaway. You'll be the only one who wins. I still use that one a lot too. The Aerocrafted one. I just don't even like utility blades. I'll be honest. They're not any good for cutting stuff. All they do is open boxes. If that's all you do with it, it's fine. But as soon as you try to cut cardboard or something,
they're limiting.
So bad, dude. For me, there's no point. Like, yeah, I do open a lot of boxes, but like sometimes I need to cut other shit, and you can't even cut paper with a fucking utility knife.
Kyle, I hadn't sharpened it yet. I haven't needed to, but I think I got it figured out.
Always hear that, but never been unsubbed from a channel. Well, so that's the thing. Like maybe they get 100 subs and then they lose 80. They still got 20. Like it's still worth doing. Like they still get something out of it. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, it gives awareness. It's up to the user to engage with the channel.
All right, we're at 29. So only 29 of you guys want to win this giveaway. Just confirming that that's it, because I'm not going to. It's getting late.
Give it away.
So you got to go to the video, like it, subscribe to Big Red. Just leave a comment with the word Lefty in it somewhere. There's no way only 29 of you guys are trying to win this. I think a bunch of you guys just don't know what you're doing, you know?
It happens. Or they're dual watching.
Yeah, that's possible. All right, I'll just give it another minute or two, and then I'll pull the trigger. I should have done it earlier. Would have been more helpful, but whatever.
It is what it is, brother. Don't beat yourself up.
I open boxes around people and sometimes only have an OTF so it doesn't freak out the sheep.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck the sheep, dude. You gotta see, my theory on that is you gotta train the sheep. You pull out your OTF and then you tell them about it. You know, you show them why it's not scary. And then they learn. Know what I mean?
Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power. Later, Kyle.
Take care, brother.
Thanks for all the flashlight love and tips. Appreciate it. Even though I shit on your website. That's what I do. I think I might buy that Hydra next time I come
to Renee.
Money. But I kind of want to get the titanium version of this. Either that or a La Lima one. Probably should get the La Lima because it's different, but I really like this. Some reason titanium speaks to me. All right, 34. That's it. One more minute. I know some of you guys want to go to sleep. You're just trying to win giveaways. I won't torture you anymore. Hashtag fat weed.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. Everybody's going to go to the video. Lefty sent me during your SKL. Sorry.
Yeah, y'all go watch Saturday Night Lives after this.
Yes, sir. All right. Tie looks cool, but it will get hotter. Night for real. Love you, mean it. Yeah, it'll get hotter, but I don't know. If I could have had the option for an aluminum Okluma, I would have done that, I think. But I only had the option for tie, so I went with it. Those are kind of hard to get. Lefty said to not watch. All right, 36 people. Here we go.
Do it. Share your screen.
Yeah. I'm going to do the cool wheel. So one more time, get comments. 36. Here's the wheel of doom.
It was telling me last night there were no comments, and there were 132.
You must have screwed up with the settings.
I did it several times. I don't know what it was.
It was you. I'm just kidding.
Probably.
Right. One more time. Oh, anybody sneak in? No. Here we go. Who's going to win, you think?
Round and round it goes.
I'm thinking Marco's going to win. Marco's going to win. Nope. Brandon G. Brandon G. That to you looks sweet. Lefty sends his love. Sweet.
Congratulations, Brandon G.
Brandon G. That too. And the funny thing is, that video is on the To Your Wrath that I was saying is the shit. So that's pretty good. Good stuff.
Drop your email in there for Brandon.
Email.com. Got it. There it is, sir. Shoot me an email with your address. I'll get this out to you Monday.
Congratulations, Brandon. He's still in here.
Yep. All right. You guys all go watch Big Red. Let them know we sent you. Thanks for watching the nonsense tonight. Appreciate you guys. It was mostly me trying to read comments from 3 hours ago.
You did good. You got caught up. That's all that matters.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Anything you wanted to
throw out there? I'm getting ready to run to the border. I love you guys. I'm out of here.
Sweet. Later, guys.
Later, guys.